Hello everyone, welcome to Amarnadh sir classes. Just a second, I'm checking is it streaming fine or not. Allow me a second. Streaming or not. Yeah, good, it is streaming now and it is fine. Yeah, good, its sound is also perfect. Okay, right, my dear boys and girls, as we scheduled, UPSC CSAT 2025 paper explanation by myself, Amarnadh. So, faculty for aptitude, pure maths and reasoning. So, we can't say that the paper is a difficult one. At the same time, we can't say that the paper is an easy one. Okay. Yeah, just a second. I'm checking even here. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Now it is getting streamed perfectly here also. Okay, good. So, how the questions are means? Some questions are easy, some questions are difficult, and some questions are moderate. Okay, other than what we say, the comprehension part, remaining questions I'm discussing one by one. So I don't say that the qualifying is a difficult task. Okay, so through this word, some of you may feel that, so means if he write the examination, he will know that. Okay, don't think like that. Okay, but coming to reality, yes, qualifying is not a big deal. Okay, in this paper. Okay, let us see the questions one by one. The questions are very beautiful. A natural number n is such that it can be expressed as n is equals to p plus q plus r, where p, q, r and r are distinct factors of n. How many numbers below 50 have this property? Okay, this question, if you observe, most of the students in general will not answer this question in the examination. Okay, the rule is that in number system, we have a concept called perfect number. What's the concept is? Perfect number. A perfect number is nothing but, suppose if you take the number 6. The factors of 6 consists of 1, 2, 3 and 6, right? Other than the number itself. If you sum these 3 factors, you will get the same number itself, right or wrong? 6. Okay, then 6 is a perfect number. 6 is a perfect number. Okay, like that if you take 28. Okay, 28 is also a perfect number because the factors of 28 are 1, 2, it is not divisible by 3, it is divisible by 4, and it is divisible by 7 and 14 and 28 only. I said forget about the given number, right? Okay, sum of the factors 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 7 is 14, 14 plus 14 is 28, right? So that's why this is also a perfect number. Okay, this is the definition of perfect number, and in that 6 is a perfect number. In that 6 is a perfect number. Now, just by using the concept of 6, we can solve this problem in an easiest manner. With a span of 30 seconds, we can work out this problem. Observe that n is a number such that here p, q, r are factors, right? He said that those are distinct factors of n. Okay, so these 3 numbers are factors of 6, right? And the sum is equal to the given number itself, that is n itself, right or wrong? Okay, that means that we can say that p, q, r values you can take 1, 2, 3 so that the number will be 6. Is it a possibility or not? If you want the remaining possibilities, just double it 12. If you want double, just double it 2, 4 and 6. Yes or no? 2, 4 and 6. Here I am unable to say that 28 is also we can take here. Why? Because 28 if you take, okay, 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28, 28 if we leave it. Okay, he said P, Q, R, only 3 numbers if you take. If you take any 3 numbers, you won't get it, right? That's why we should not go for it. We should not go for 28. Okay, but the beauty of 6 is, okay, 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12 and definitely the sum is equal to 12 only, right or wrong? If you triple 18, okay, so here it is, triple means 3, 6 and 9, right or wrong? And so on. He is not asking what are the numbers. He is asking that how many such triplets exist. How many such triplets exist means n should be a number that is a natural number n is such that it can be. Okay, so below 50, he is asking n should be below 50, right or wrong? N should be below 50 means 1 multiples if I take randomly 5. Okay, 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15. Sum if you verify it is 30. Okay, I want up to 50, right? Means I can go beyond that. Suppose if I take p value 10, so 10, 20 and 30, so the sum is 60. No, cross it. Okay, but 50 is a number, but 60 it is, means not crossed much. Okay, so now let's go to, these all are 6 multiples, right? Okay, below 60, 6 multiple is 54. So 54 means cross it 50. Below that you will get 48. 48 means where you will get 6 8s, right? Means 8 1s are 8. 8 2s are 16. 8 3s are 24. Sum is 48, right? So from 1 to 8, so you can take. That means how many values you can take is 8 values. So answer is which option? C is the answer. What's the answer? C is the answer. Hope you understand, my dear boys and girls. Let's see the next beautiful question. 3 prime numbers P, Q and R, each less than 20 are such that P minus Q is equals to Q minus R. How many distinct possible values can we get for P plus Q plus R? For P plus Q plus R, how many distinct values we will get, he is asking. Okay, now if you rearrange this equation, P minus R move this side plus R is equals to minus Q move this side, it will be 2Q, right? Okay, P plus, now the values if you observe, P, Q, R, and distinct values of P plus Q plus R is required, right? So P plus Q plus R I am taking. Okay. Now all the values are you have to take. The prime numbers P, Q, R each are prime numbers, but distinct, three prime numbers P, Q, R, each less than 20. Each less than 20 means what we can say? 20 below prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay, only I have to take these numbers, right? Okay. The beauty is P plus R is 2 times of Q, right? That means that P plus R should be an even number. P plus R should be an even number. Okay, when it will happen, if you take 2 odd numbers, the sum will be even number. But if you take 1 even, 1 odd, okay, the sum will be odd number, right or wrong? Okay, so if you take 2 even numbers, it is fine. But in the 2 even numbers are not possible, so forget about that case. The other cases are 1 even, 1 odd is not possible. 1 even, 1 odd, if you take, sum will be odd, 2Q means it should be even, right? So that is not possible. The other possibilities that we can take are, okay, take both as odd numbers. Then 2 odd numbers, suppose 3 and 5, if you take, sum is 8. 8 is a possibility, right or wrong? Okay, that's why we have to think both are odd numbers. Okay, P and R both are odd numbers. That means that 2 should not be included in P and R. Now if I take these combinations, suppose if I take 3 and 5 as P and R. Okay, 3 and 5 if I take, then sum will be 8. 2Q is 8 means Q will be 4 only. Means Q is nothing but P plus R by 2 now. So 3 plus 5 is 8, by 2 means 4. 4 is not a prime number. So 3 and 5 I should not take. I should not take 3 and 5. Okay, leave it. Next, suppose if I take 3 and 7, if I take 3 plus 7 is 10, by 2 means 5 is an odd number. Yes, I can take 3, 7 and 5. So, and if you observe, he is asking distinct values of P, Q, R only. Why? Because if you take 3, 5, 7, you will say that some other people, sir, why you are taking P as 3 and R as 7? You can take reverse. And then what happens is some here is 15, here also 15. But I want to take P plus Q plus R is distinct. So that means that 2 times I should not count. I should count only 1 time. That means that, okay, that means that no need to interchange P and R values. Okay. Right. Suppose if I take 3 and 7, 3 and 11, 3 plus 11 is 14, by 2 is 7, is an odd number, is a prime number. So 3, 11 and other one is a 7. Okay, what's the sum? If you take, so sum is, it is 21, right? Okay, it's a distinct one, I can take. Next, if I take 3 and 13, 3 plus 13 is 16, by 2 is 8, 8 is not a prime number, so I should not take it. 3 and 17 if I take, sum is 20, 20 means, by 2 means 10 is not an odd prime number, so leave it. 3 and 19 is 22, by 2 is 11, is a prime number. So 3 and other one is 19 and it is 11, right? So it is 33. Yes, we can count it because all are distinct so far. With the 3, these are the possibilities. Okay, 2 is strike out now. Now check with 5. 5 and 7 if I take, 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 by 2 is 6, means not a prime number, leave it. So 5 and 11 if I take, it is 16, by 2 is 8, not a prime number, leave it. 5 and 13 is 18, by 2 is 9, it's not a prime number, so leave it. If I take 5 and 17 is 22, yes, 22 by 2 is 11, yes, we can take it. So other number is 5 and 11, so sorry, 5 and 17, okay, so you got 11, right? So 11 plus 17 plus 11 is 28, plus 5 is 33. So 33, why should I count again? Already 33 you got again, right? 3, 11, 19 you are getting 33, means again you should not take it, right? So that's why I'm not taking it. So I'm just ruling it out. Okay, next one. 5 and 17 completed. Now 5 and 19 if I take, 5 plus 19 is 24. 24 by 2 is 12, not a prime number. So leave it. With 5 completed. Now 7 and 11 is 18. Okay, by 2 is 9, useless. Because that's not a prime number. 7 and 13 is 20, by 2 is 10. 10 is not a prime number, so useless, remove. 7 and 17 sum is 24. 24 by 2 is 12, is not a prime number, rule it out. 7 and 19 is 26. 26 by 2 is 13. Yes, we can take it. So the other possibility is 7. 19. 7 plus 19 is 26. By 2 means 13. Okay, now if you take the sum, 7 plus 13 is 20, plus 13 is 19 is 39. Okay, what's the sum you got? 39. Okay, now say the next beautiful one. So if I take these two, 11 and 13 is 24. By 2 means 12 is not a prime number, so leave it. 11 and 17 sum is 28, by 2 is 14, not a prime number, leave it. Okay, now 11 and 19 if I take 30, sum by 2 is 15, is not a prime number, so leave it. 13 and 17 is also 30, leave it. 13 and 19 if I take, it is 42. By 2 is 21, useless, remove. Okay, 17 and 19 is sum is 36. By 2 is 18, useless because not a prime number. Okay, these are the possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many possibilities are there? Only 4 possibilities are there. So answer is A is the answer. Hope you understand. Okay, let's see the next beautiful one. Okay, how many possible values of P plus Q plus R are there satisfying 1 by P plus 1 by Q plus 1 by R is 1, where P, Q and R are natural numbers, not necessarily distinct. Observe this. This is the most important point. Not necessarily distinct. Okay, not necessarily distinct. Okay, just a second. Right, good. Sorry for the inconvenience. Great. So yeah, this is completed right now. Now let's see the question. So not necessarily distinct is important. Okay. So they might be same, right? Why? Because if you take P is equals to Q is equals to R is 3, suppose, then what you will get is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is equals to 1. Okay, happily we can take it. Happily we can take it. So one possibility is there. Observe the options, none, not, because already I found one. 1, 3, more than 3. Okay, good. So now the point you can observe is, okay, if I take 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 if you observe. Okay, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 means 2 by 4, right? Okay, 2 by 4 means again 1 by 2 only, right? So happily you will get it. Okay, so you got second possibility also. Okay, already we got. So one possibility, P, Q, R values are 3, 3, 3. Other possibility you got is 2, 4, 4. Of course, you can interchange also, not a problem. Okay, and if you observe so some other possibilities, if you think 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6 if you take, sum is equal to 1. Sum is equal to how much are? 1. Okay, so why? Because 1 by 2, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 if you get 1 by 2, that is enough, right? Okay, or else add both, all the three, LCM is 6. Okay, so it is 3 and it is 2 and it is 1, right? Okay, it is equal to 6 by 6 is equal to 1. Yes, we can take it. Okay, the other number that we got is 2, 3, 6. PQ values are. Okay, good. The other beautiful is already I got 3. So 1 is ruled out. So if I can find more than at least 1 extra, then I can say that the answer is more than 3. Then I can say that the answer is more than 3. Good. Now for this, what the beauty that I will do is, if I take 1 by 2 as one number, 1 by 2 as one number, then the other numbers I can take are 7 by 16 and 1 by 16. Observe that. Observe that. Why? Because 1 by 2 family has that beauty. Okay, the family of 1 by 2 has that beauty. Okay, or else even because 1 by 2 if you take, 1 by 8 and 3 by 8 if you take these three numbers, you'll get it. You will get it. So because 1 by 8 and 3 by 8 if you take collectively, it is 4 by 8. There's nothing but 1 by 2, right? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. So you can take it. So the numbers you got is 2, 8. No. So we should not take 3 by 8, right? We should not take 3 by 8. That's why I should not go for it. Okay, I should not go for it. So because the numerator should be 1 only, right? That's why I should not. Even here also I should not, because the numerator should be 1 only. Okay, so if you try other possibility, okay, if you try any other possibility, PQ all are natural numbers, right? You're good. You're good. So nowhere it is a possibility. Okay, why I am confidently saying that nowhere it is possibility is, observe that. Just a second, it is not. Is it streaming fine in my mobile? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So now observe that. Now observe that. So if I take a number like this, so 100% is 1 means 100%, right? Okay, 1 by P plus 1 by Q plus 1 by R, right? Suppose if I take P is equals to 2, then you will get 50%, because it is 1 by P plus 1 by Q plus 1 by R, right or wrong? If one number is 50%, the other two sum should be 50%. To get 50%, the ones that you can take are 25% and 25% is one possibility that I have already used, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Right or wrong? Okay, the other one is 50% if I take, 50% if I take, then the other two are 33.33% and 16.67%, alias 16.66%. Okay, so that is 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. Hope you understand how I have given directly 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6. Okay, right now, so with 50%, we have only these two possibilities. No other possibility exists. No other possibility exists. Suppose if I take other one, 33.33%, observe that the one I have started is actually 1 by P is 100% if I take, these two should be 0, 0 to get 100%. That's why I'm not going for that. Okay, now I started with 1 by 2, right? Now 1 by 3 I'm going. 1 by 3 means 33.33 means definitely the other should also be 33.33% and 33.33%. Okay, so this is already I have explained 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Okay, three cases if you observe. Suppose 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Now if I go for 1 by 4, 25%. Okay, the remaining two sum should be how much? 75%. Okay, you will get 75% in multiple ways. That is 50% plus 25% like that. But the problem is if you take 50%, it will 1 by 2. 25% means 1 by 4. Means the same already you counted. 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Right or wrong? That's why don't go for it again. Okay, so 25% is not a possibility. If you take 20%, that is 1 by 5. Okay, the remaining two sum should be 80%, right? 80% means you have to get 4 by 5, where you have to express in the form of 1 by Q plus 1 by R format, right or wrong? It is not a possibility to express because Q and R should be natural numbers, right? Like that, if you verify, okay, you won't find any other. So answer is which option? Only three such possibilities are there. So it is C is the answer. What's the answer here? C is the answer. Let's see the next beautiful one. Okay, what comes at X and Y respectively in the following sequence? January, I'm writing here. January, again January, December, okay, October, and X. Okay, next one is X means I'll replace with the blank, suppose. Okay, and March, and October, and Y means I'm taking again blank, and September. Okay, now if you observe, so January to January, how many months of time is there? 12 months time is there, right? January to January, 12 months. January to December, 11 months. December to October means suppose 2024 December to 25 October. Okay, so 24 December, 1 month. And in, December to October means you will have 10 months only, right or wrong? All right, 10 months. Okay, now 12, 11, 10. Okay, so next one is 9 only, right? October plus 9 months means what we have to think? November, December. Yeah, you are going with difference if you observe. Okay, January to January means 12 months of time is there. You will not count both 1st January and last January, right or wrong? Okay, so that means that you have to consider only one. Okay, so January to January if you think, okay, you will not count it. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and January. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's it. Or else, don't consider this January and consider this January. Okay, then you will get again 12. That means that you should not count both. Because some students may count December to October means, sir, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September means, sir, it is, if you count from December, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October means 11. No. You should not count both. Okay, best option is last one, you should not count. So that's why started December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay, next one is October. So plus 10. From October onwards, 9 months means October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So now you'll get July. July is the answer here. Okay, July to March if you think. Okay, so as per our schedule, we have to get 8 months, right? Let us verify. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, 8 months completed. So the next one is March. Fine. Now, if you observe March to October, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay, October is there, so plus 7. So next one should be plus 6, right? October onwards, 6 months. Okay, October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so the one you will get is April. April to September, it should be plus 5, verify. April, May, June, July, August. So September, satisfied or not? So what's the answer here? July and April is the answer. So answer is B is the answer. Okay, let's see the next beautiful one. Right, good. So, team X scored a total of n runs in 20 overs. Team Y tied the score in 10% less overs. Had Team Y's average run rate became 50% higher, the scores would have been tied in 12 hours. How many runs were scored by Team X? Okay, right. This is actually a funny question if you observe. Okay, so what you can observe is the score is nothing but number of overs into run rate. Yes or wrong? Number of overs into run rate. He is always saying that it is tied. Okay, it is tied. Tied means if both the teams have scored the same runs, right? So score is constant. When score is constant, like we can say that speed and time are inverse proportion. Here also we can say that those two are inverse proportion. Okay, which one? Number of overs and run rate are inverse proportion. If you observe the number of X and Y, number of overs if you take, okay, X played 20 overs, Y played 10% less. 10% less means 18. So the overs ratio is 10:9. Okay, that means that run rate means reverse, right? Reverse means 9:10 is the run rate. Okay. Next statement, had team Y's average run rate became 50% higher, 50% higher. Okay, Y's run rate. Okay. So now X and Y, if I take new run rate, I am taking. X run rate is as 9, but Y's run rate is 50% increase. It is 10 now. Now it will become 50% increase means half increase, no? 15. So then team Y covers in how many hours overs here? 12 overs. Okay. So he said that, okay, the match would be tied in 12 overs. Okay. So we know that X does not change. So he scored how many? 20. Now here it will be 9 parts and 15 parts because it is a ratio, right? These two are. Okay. So the total runs means you know that number of matches into run rate. Number of matches this is and run. So this is run rate and this is number of matches, right? If you multiply 20 into 9 parts is equals to 15 parts into 12. Then the beauty is, okay, if you cancel 4 3s and 4 5s, 5 1s and 5 3s, 3 1s and 3 3s, 3 3 gets cancelled, 1 PP gets cancelled, 1 is equal to 1. What's the use of this? If you get the value of P, then you can say that this is the runs scored by Team X. That is nothing but the runs scored by Team Y also. But the P is getting cancelled here, means you are unable to answer the question. So answer is cannot be determined is the answer. D is the answer. Hope you understand. Alright, so the next beautiful question. The price of P of a commodity is first increased by K%. Suppose if it is increased, then what should I write here? So its initial price is P now. Increased by K% means 100 plus K by 100. Why? Because its initial price is 100%. Now it is K% increase now. 100 plus K%, right? Okay. So then decreased by K%. Okay. Again it was decreased. Okay. Okay. So again it is decreased by K% means 100 minus K by 100 we will call it as successive percentage. In percentage we clearly learned it. Okay. 100 minus K%. Next one. So again increased by K% means again 100 plus K by 100, right? Okay. So again it was decreased by K% means 100 minus K by 100, right? Okay. This is the final value. Okay. So if the new price is Q, this is the new price that is equal to Q is equal to this is the one. Then what is the relation between P and Q? What is the relation between P and Q he is asking? Okay, the relation between P and Q means, right, Q is equals to P into, here observe that this is can I write as 10 square, 10 square, 10 square, 10 square and the denominator also. Okay, 10 square, 10 square, 10 square, 10 square means 10 power 8, 4 times means. Okay, move this side Q into 10 power 8. Okay, P into, now observe that 10 square plus K into 10 square minus K whole square because each one appears 2 times. Observe 10 square plus K, 10 square plus K, 10 square minus K, 10 square minus K, right? Okay, it is looking like A plus B into A minus B, right? So A square minus B square. Okay, that is 10 power 4 minus K square whole square is equals to Q into 10 power 8. Okay, so now you can easily identify the answer. Okay, which option is the answer? P into 10 power 4 minus K square whole square is equals to Q into 10 power 8. Absolutely. The answer is A is the answer. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful one. Okay. This is a fantastic question that he has given. So most of the students will get confused with this question. A solid cube is painted yellow on all its faces. The cube is then cut into 60 small but equal pieces. Okay. The logic is completely here only. 60 smaller but equal pieces. Students will not think that, okay, will not be in a mood that what the examiner wants to say. Okay, they will simply say that, they will simply go to a view that 60 smaller cubes they will think. He has not specified it is cubes. 60 smaller pieces of equal size. Equal size means, okay, the dimensions are equal or the volumes are equal, that's it. The dimensions are equal, perfectly speaking. Okay, but he is not specifying that those 60 are of, okay, are of cubes. Because people will think that, sir, this is a wrong question. Actually, he has to give 64 because it should be a perfect cube. We know that concept very well. So he is giving wrong one. No, not at all. Okay, that is a valid one. That is a valid one. Okay, because he is not saying that it should be a cube again. Okay, so then what we can observe is 60 small you want, right? We know that 60 is equals to 3 into 4 into 5, right or wrong? Okay. So 3 into 4 into 5 means that the cube that you have taken is, suppose this is the cube that you have taken, the larger cube. Okay. This face I am making it into 3 pieces. Okay. Now this face I'll make it into 4 pieces. Okay, observe 4 pieces. Now this one I will make it into 5 pieces. Right? Then what happens is, yes, exactly, if you observe, you're getting it. You are getting it. So then what happens is, if you take any small cube, suppose if I take this piece, okay, so this is suppose 3, 4, 5. The LCM is 6 now. Let us imagine its length is 60 centimeters. 4 pieces I made now. Okay, where I made 3 pieces? Yeah, here it is 3 pieces, right? 3 pieces means 20, 20, 20. 4 pieces now. So 15, 15, 15, 15. And this width, if you observe, this is made into 5 pieces, right? So 12, 12, 12, 12 and 12, right? Okay, that means that this one has 20, 15 and the depth is 12, right? And if you take this piece, 15, 20 and the depth is 12, right? All will have equal dimensions. All are of equal size. But remember that here all are of equal dimensions, but that does not mean that all are cubes. Right, now the point is, okay, this is the way that we have to construct it into 60 smaller cubes, but equal in size. Okay, and for that he is saying that making the minimum number of cuts. The number of cuts are minimum. Just a second. Okay, so the number of cuts, minimum number of cuts. Which of the following statement is are correct? Okay, which of the following statement is correct? If you observe here, this one I made it into 3 pieces. For that I made only 2 cuts. Always number of pieces minus 1 is nothing but number of cuts. For this I have to make 2 cuts. Okay, this I made it into 4 parts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. For that I made only 3 cuts. How many cuts I made? Only how many cuts? 5 pieces, right? 4 cuts. Okay, 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is equals to 9 is the minimum number of cuts that I have to do. So first one is a valid one. Okay. Second, if you take the number of smaller pieces which are not painted on any of the faces, 6. Number of smaller cubes with no side painted is 6. Why? Because, okay, if you want no face painted, you have to take the middle ones, right? Just a second. Right, sorry for the interruption. Right, good. The number of smaller pieces which are not painted on any face is 6. Why is it valid or not? We have to verify. Okay, the point you have to verify is, if you take any cube, suppose assume this is the cube that I have. Okay, if I make it into cuts like this, and like this, then what happens is I'll get small pieces. If you take a piece at the corner, you will get 3 faces painted. If you take a piece at the edge, you will get 2 faces painted. If you take a piece from the center, you will get 1 face painted. But inside one, if you take, you will get no face painted. Okay, but this one has, suppose 3 pieces if you make, then what happens is the outer layer here and here I have to remove now. Here also I have to remove the outer layer now. Here also I have to remove the outer layer now. When you remove outer layer means this side one, 2 pieces you have to reduce. When you reduce 2 pieces, 3 minus 2 is 1, 2 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 5 minus 2 is 3. So 1 into 2 into 3, that is equal to how much? 6. The 6 pieces will not have no face painted. So second one is also valid. So he's asking that select the correct answer using the given code. Both are correct, right? So answer is C is the answer. What's the answer here? C is the answer, right? So the next beautiful question. Okay, this is some student's answer. Keep it aside. 7 star 24 is equal to 25. 12 star 16 is equal to 20. Then what is 16 star 63? It's a very simple and funny question actually if you observe. Okay, 7 square plus 24 square if you take. 7 square is 49, 24 square is 576, and it is 15, and 8 plus 4 is 12, and 625 is the answer. Nothing but 25 square. 12 square plus 16 square if you take, 12 square is 144 and 16 square is 256. The sum is 10 and this is 10 and this is 400. 400 means 20 square. Means Pythagorean triplets he gave. The answer will be 16 square plus 63 square is how much, right or wrong? 16 square if you take 256, the problem is 63 square is how much? Okay, so 63 square if you want, okay, 3 square is 9, 3 6 are 18, 18 2s are 36, 6 square is 36 plus 3 is 39, 3969. Okay, now you will get it out. That's how you did the square. Okay, verify my channel for Vedic Maths, you will find it. Okay, in my classes also I have explained it. Okay, 6 plus 9 is 15 and 5 plus this is 12 and this is 12 and this is 4. 4225. 4225 is nothing but you can write 25 means 5, 42 means 6 sevens, right? 6. So this is equal to 65 square. So answer will be how much? 65 is the answer. So simply speaking, answer is C. Okay, or else we can go with a different concept. Already I have explained you Pythagorean triplets concept in geometry and mensuration and trigonometry of my pure maths course in the app. Okay, from that also you can go for it. So that means that suppose if you take 7 is an odd number, right? 7 square is 49, right? Just by 2. By 2 means 24.5, right? So previous and next natural numbers 24 and 25, right? 7 asterisk 7, 24, 25 forms a right angle triangle. Okay, suppose any odd number if you take 3 square is 9, by 2 is how much here? 4.5. Previous natural number and next natural numbers are 4 and 5. Write the 3 asterisks, 3, 4, 5 forms a right angle triangle. And suppose if you take an even number, 6 square is 36. This time don't go with by 2, go with by 4. 36 by 4 means how much here? It is the 9. Previous and next natural numbers 8 and 10. Write the 6 asterisks, 6, 8, 10 forms a right angle triangle. And suppose if you observe the question now, okay, he gave 7, 24, 25. Okay, 7, 24, 25, just now I have explained you. 12, 16 and 20 if you observe. Okay, so if you know 3, 4, 5 is a right angle triangle, if you double all the numbers, 6, 8, 10 is also Pythagorean triplet. Triple, 9, 12, 15 is also a Pythagorean triplet. 4 times means 12, 16 and 20 is also a Pythagorean triplet. Understood? So this ones he gave. Okay, the other one that you can take is, good. So if you observe 16 and 63, right? Now by seeing that number, 16 is an even number, right? 16 square is 256. I said go by 4, right? By 4 means you will get 64. Previous and next numbers 63 and 65. And write the 16 asterisk, 16, 63, 65 forms a right angle triangle. In that he gave 16 and 63, the answer is 65. By using this concept also, you can happily work it out the answer as 65 without doing the calculation. Okay, let's see the next one. The petrol price shot up by 10% as a result of the hike in a crude oil prices. The price of petrol before the hike was 90 per liter. A person travels 2,200 kilometers every month and his car gives a mileage of 16 kilometers per liter. How many kilometers should he reduce his travel if he wants to maintain his expenditure at the previous level? Okay, the most important statement that you have to understand is his expenditure is at the previous level. Means the expenditure should not either increase or decrease. His expenditure should not either increase or decrease. That is the important point that you have to understand. So actually, what is expenditure? Number of kilometers you travel into price per kilometer, or yes or no? Okay. So price is increased by how much? 10%. If you observe, this is constant. If it is constant, then these show inverse proportion, right? Okay. Price and what do we say? Number of liters of what do we say? Price and number of liters of petrol. Okay. Number of kilometers, right? This is price and number of kilometers are inverse proportion. Okay. So price inversely varies with number of kilometers, or simply number of kilometers are inversely varies with price. Okay. Right. Inversely varies with price. Okay. The color is not clearly visible. Okay. Change it. Now what I can say is, so the price, if you observe, okay, initial and final. If initially it is 100, 10% decrease now it is 90. Okay. Sorry, shot up by 10%. Nice. So increase by 10%. So 110. So the ratio is, prices ratio is 10:11. Then automatically number of kilometers will become inverse, right? 11:10. Initially he used to travel how many kilometers? 2,200 kilometers. That is nothing but 11 parts. 11 parts is equal to 2,200 kilometers. He is not asking that how many kilometers he can travel now. He is asked that how many kilometers he should reduce his travel. So this is 11 parts, this is 10 parts. It should be reduced by 1 part is how much? 11 twos and having 2 other zeros. One part is equal to how much? 200. How many kilometers he has to reduce is simply 200 kilometers. So it is B is the answer. Okay. That's the next beautiful one. A 4-digit number n is such that when divided by 3, 5, 6, 9 leaves a remainder of 1, 3, 4, 7 respectively. What is the smallest value of it? Observe, you are dividing with 3, 5, 6 and 9. Actually, if you observe, this is a direct question from our class, right? Okay, the reminders are 1, 3, 4, 7. Observe, the differences are same, right? So the difference is same means in the class I have explained you the complete concept, but now I am not giving you that concept. Okay, just normally I am going with the concept. The number, what is the difference here? 2 is the difference, right? If you add it, it should be a common multiple to the given numbers 3, 5, 6 and 9, right? Okay, so if you want the least number, the happy answer is LCM. But he is not asking about the least one, he is asking about the 4-digit number and it is the smallest. So 4-digit least number he is asking. First, if you calculate the LCM, 3 and 5 means 15, 15 and 6 means 30, 30 and 9 means 90 is the LCM. What is LCM? 90. We know that all common multiples are multiples of LCM. And you want to go for the 4-digit number, right? Okay, 90 multiples if you take, okay, 90 tens are 900. Still it is in 3-digit number. You want to go for 4-digit number. If you add 90, still it is 990 of 3-digit number. Add another 90, 1080. Yes, it is going to a 4-digit number. So n plus 2 is a common multiple, that is nothing but 1080. Now move the 2 that side, 1078. So answer is which option? C is the answer. Okay, it's a direct question in the from the classes generally. This is a funny question actually. Okay, if you want to answer this type of questions easily, okay, A less than B less than C means you can directly say that A is less than C. Okay, A is less than B is greater than. Anywhere if these two interchange, definitely you should say that no relation between A and C exists. This is what you have to understand. Similarly, we will say that less than and greater than are kings. Means once the symbol got changed, the answers cannot be determined, surely. Okay, less than and greater than will feel it as kings. Means more priority will be goes to that one. Less than or equal to and greater than or equal to goes to soldiers. Okay, means less priority. Is equal to means no need to consider. Just ignore it. Okay. So, yeah, now come to the one. He said that first one, if you observe, if so and so, then B is always greater than or equal to E. Okay, greater than E. B and E, if you observe, symbol got changed. At least one place, if the symbol got changed, you are unable to say that the relation is which one. Okay, we are unable to determine the relation. So, first one is wrong. Second one, S is always less than V. S and V. Okay, in between symbol change is not there. S is equal to T, na? So I am writing here as S. U is equal to V, na? I am writing it as V. You got S is less than or equal to V, but he is saying S is always less than V, means he is missing the case that where S is equal to V. Means I am unable to say the second one is also a valid one. He is asking which of the following statements given is or are correct. So neither one nor two. So answer is which option? D is the answer, because both are wrong ones now. So answer is D, right? The next beautiful question. Here I'm observing you in YouTube. Okay, so that is the reason. If you have any doubt, you're free to contact me in chat section. Okay, good. Let's see the next beautiful question. What is the unit system in the multiplication of 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9 into and so on up to 999? By seeing this question, in general, students will get confused, because Sir has said that, okay, if he has given limited number of terms, or if he has given in terms of some powers, if he give, we can do. But he is giving so many terms, I don't know how many terms are there. The beauty is, observe, 1 into 3 into 5 into, so let's rewrite, 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9, okay, into 11 into 13 into, I am taking 10 numbers as one interval. Okay, 15 into, what the odd numbers, not 17 into 19, into, next one. So 21 into 23 into 25 into 27 into 29. And so on. Yes or no? If you want the units places, you have to go with the full values or only the units places. Okay, fine. Okay, if I go even the units places here, 13579, oh, the same will repeat. Here also 13579, so the same will repeat. Means always the same you will get. Okay, now 1 into 3 is 3. 3 into 5 is 15, means 5 only units place. 5 into 7 is 35, 5 only. 5 into 9 is 45, 5 only. Okay. So here the units place is 5. Actually, if you can think in a proper way, 5, if you multiply with any number, the units digits are either 5 or 0. Because for fifth table, if you observe, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on means units place are either 5 or 0. You'll get a 0 if you have even number, but no even. So definitely it is 5 only. So the same will be here also, na? 5 only. The same will be here also, na? 5 only. So till the end, all you will get is 5 only. And the periodicity, the beauty or the periodicity of 5 is, okay, it is 1, right? Means always you get the same units place, right? Always the same units place means, okay, 5 into 5 into 5 also gives a units place of 5 only. So answer is which option? C is the answer. What's the answer here? C is the answer. Got it? That this color is visible or not? Yes, it is perfectly visible. Let's see the next beautiful one. What is the minimum value of n such that 7 into 343 into 385 into 1000 into 2401 into 77777 is divisible by 35 power n? Actually, this type of questions any student may not be able to answer, but my student should be, because I have explained you all these questions. Okay, 35 is a composite number. Okay, composite number means 35 can be written as 5 into 7, right? So you have to go with the highest power of 5 as well as 7. Okay. If you think of the highest power of 5, because this is 7 cube, it also have a 7. So many 7s are there. Okay, 5s, if you observe, 5s are available only in these two places. 1000 can be written as 5 cube, that is 125 into 8. The question is 5s and 7s. 7 is not there, 5 is there. Okay, continue. If you take 385, it is divisible by 5, right? 5 into 5 7s are 35 and 5 7s. Okay. So 5s are available in these two only. What is the highest power of 5 you got? 5 power 4. How much you got? 5 power 4. And coming to 7, here you have a 7. 343 means already 7 cube. In this 77 also you have a 7, right? Already the 7 power you got is 7 power 4. And still if you observe this is divisible by 7, right? At least minimum one more 7 is there now. So the 7 power will be, already it is 5. So it will be 5 or more than 5, more than 5. If you know the beauty of 2401 is 49 square. That is nothing but 7 power 4. Means 7 powers are more in number. So out of these two, whichever is least, those many you will get, right? So the least one is 4. So answer will be 4. Highest power of 35 is how much here? 4. So 35 power n, the value of n is how much here? 4. Let's go for the next beautiful question. My dear boys and girls, comment in the comment section so that I am able to understand, you are able to follow me. What is x in the sequence? Okay. It is a funny question and a direct question from my handout, right? Oh, from where I got it. Funnily, I got it. Okay, anyhow, let's go for it. Okay. So the beauty is, here to here it is into 1.5. 12 into 1 is 12. 12 into half is 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 into 2 is 36. 36 into 2.5 is 90. Verify 36 2s are 72. 36 half is 18. 72 plus 18 is 90. Okay, fine. Now, into 1.5, if you observe reverse order, 2.5, 2, 1.5, now it should be 1. It should be how much here? Into 0.5. So, if it is 12, exactly matching, right or wrong? So, answer is how much here? 12 is the answer. Okay, right. So, the next beautiful one. Oh, good. P and Q walk along a circular track. This is also a direct question from time and distance in my book, in my handouts. Okay, and even now my reasoning book was released. Okay, bilingual English and Telugu content. Okay, so and arithmetic book will also release in another 15 days. Okay, that you can communicate with me. P and Q walk along a circular track. They start at 5 a.m. from the same point in opposite directions. P walks at an average speed of 5 rounds per hour and Q walks at an average speed of 3 rounds per hour. How many times will they cross each other between 5:20 to 7 a.m.? Okay, good. The beauty is, first you take the circular track now. He has not specified the length of the track, but the beauty he specified that both started at the same time, that is 5 a.m. Okay, so from the same point in opposite directions. Okay, they both are moving in opposite directions. Okay, P walks at an average speed of 5 rounds per hour. 5 rounds per hour means you have to know the length of the track, right? That's why I'm assuming the length of the track is 1 kilometer. How much it is? 1 kilometer. Okay, then the speed of P will become, okay, the speed of P will become 5 rounds in an hour, right? So 5 rounds means each round is 1 kilometer, 5 rounds means 5 kilometers in 1 hour. So his speed is 5 kilometers per hour. And Q's speed is 3 rounds in hour, right? So 3 kilometers per hour. Okay, one is moving clock, another both are moving in opposite directions, right? So 5 kmph and 3 kmph. So since he is asking, they have to cross each other. Cross means they have to pass each other, right? After how long it will pass if you observe? I am keeping one person at rest. This person has to cover complete 1 round. And if I keep one person at rest, the other moves with relative speed and both are moving in opposite direction. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 by 8 hour time is sufficient. How much time is sufficient? 1 by 8 hour time is sufficient. 1 by 8 hour means if you observe 7.5, because convert the hour into minutes. So 1 by 8 into 60, okay, 4 2s and 4 15s, 15 by 2 means in 7.5 minutes they will meet. They will meet at 7.5 minutes. Now the beauty is they both started at 5 in the morning. He's asking 5:20 a.m. to 7 a.m. Not from 5 to 7. Okay. Then what happens is 7.5 minutes, right? Okay, 5 hours is 7.5 minutes they will meet. 5 hours double means 15 minutes they will meet. 5 hours 22.5 minutes they will meet. Observe. At 5:20 they will not meet. Okay, good. Now the beauty is 5:20 to 7 if you observe, or else 5 to 7 if I take. It is 2 hours, right? 120 minutes. How many times do they cross each other? Means 120 by 7.5 means 15 by 2, right? 15 by 2 goes to the numerator. 15 1s, 15 8s. 8 2s are 16. How many times? 16 times. In that, before 5:20, 2 times will meet. Now, those two I have to remove because I have to count from 5:20, right? So, those two if I remove, so how many times they will meet? 14 times only. So, answer is which option? C is the answer. Sir, very elegantly explained, sir. Hi, Bharat. Thank you. Right, let's see the next beautiful question. P is equal to plus Q is equal to minus R is equal to into S is equal to divided by, then insert the proper notation between the sequence in the sequence successive numbers in the equation 60 underscore 15 underscore 3 underscore 20 underscore 4 is equal to 20. I want to make it correct. For that, which sequence of operations I have to, he's asking. Observe, two options consist of SP, SP. Two options consist of QR, QR. Means I decided that SP, one I have to try. Okay, and then QR I have to try. What is S divided by? 60 divided by 15 means I am going with SP, these two options. Okay, SP, so the 3, 20 and 4, okay. After SP, R and Q are there now. Okay, so R means which one? Into SP, sorry, P I have to take now. SP, P means plus, okay. R means into and Q means minus. Okay, now this should be 20 or not, I have to verify. 60 by 15 is 4. 3 into 20 is 60. So minus 4 plus 4 cancel, you are getting 60, but you want to get 20. Means SPRQ is not the answer. Now if I go with other one, 60, 15, 3, 20 and 4 if I take. SP means divided by and plus asterisk. QR means minus and this is into, right? So now if you observe, 60 by 15 means you are getting 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 minus 80, oh my god. So that much is not there. So this is also not. So now I have to go with the Q and R, right? 60, 15, 3, 20 and 4, right? Okay, Q means how much here? It is minus. Okay, QR, R means into. Okay, up to this is common, right? The remainder I have to exchange if needed. P means plus and S means divided by. Okay, good. Now let us try it. 15 into 3 is 45. 60 minus 45 is 15. 20 by 4 is 5. Yes, it is equals to 20, right or wrong? So it means it is satisfying. So definitely answer is QR, PS is sufficient. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful one. A tram, it's not tram, I think it is a train, overtakes two persons X and Y walking at an average speed of 3 kilometers per hour and 4 kilometers per hour in the same direction and completely passes them in 8 seconds and 9 seconds respectively. What is the length of the train or tram? According to him, tram, but according to me, it is train. Okay. If you observe a train, this is the train, its length is L, suppose. This is a man, that man is moving in the same direction, right? Okay. Okay, this is speed of the train and this is the speed of the man. Okay, then what we can say is time taken to cross if he is asking. Okay, the point is, I will imagine one object at rest. Now I'm keeping him at rest. Then he has to pass like this, right? So the distance traveled is length of the train by speed means relative speed ST minus SM. This I have to apply for 2 times. Okay, this I have to apply for 2 times. So or else if you want speed, ST minus SM is the speed, right? L by T. This I will use. Okay. Speed of the train minus speed of the man. In the first case, it is 3. Is equal to length of the train by, in the first case, the time is 8, right? Okay. And this need to be converted into kilometers per hour. Because speed of the man is in 3 kilometers per hour and the speed of the train should also be in kilometers per hour, right? then the length of the train and time should also be in kilometers per hour. That's why I'm converting. We know that 1 kmph is equals to 5 by 18 meters per second, right or wrong? Similarly, 1 meter per second is equals to 18 by 5 kilometers per hour, right? Okay, good. So I'm multiplying with 18 by 5. Suppose if I think of the second person, st minus 4, this is equal to, second person speed is 4 now. L by time is 9 into 18 by 5. Now, what the beauty that we can observe is, move the minus 3 this side, it will be plus 3. Move the minus 4 this side, it will be plus 4. Both are st only, right? That means that both are equal. Okay, now start simplifying. 9 ones and 9 twos. Okay, now 2 fours and 2 nines. Okay, you got 9L by 20 plus 3 is equals to 2L by 5 plus 4. Now start simplifying it. Okay, so move the L this side and 3 this side. Okay, 9L minus 20 minus 2L by 5 is equals to, move the 3 this side, it will be 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, LCM is 20, right? Okay, it is 9L minus 5 means 4 times means 4 twos are 8L, right? Is equals to 1. Move the 9L minus 8L is L is equals to, move the 20 this side, L is equal to how much? 20. So L is equal to 20 means which option is the answer? C is the answer. Hope you understand. Okay. Right, my dear boys and girls. Some questions are easy, some questions are difficult. Some questions are lengthy. Okay. We should learn it. N square is equal to, this question is repeated in 2024, I think. Okay. Because we have one slider. Suppose if you take 111 square, it is nothing but 3 numbers now. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. If you have suppose 6 numbers like this. So 6 numbers now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. He said n square is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That means that, okay, it is nothing but how many ones square it is? 9 times root means 9 ones, right? Okay, then how many digits does the number n have? This is the number, right? How many digits it will have? 9 digits. So answer is B. Okay, this question is already given in 24, I think. Okay, right, not exactly the same, but a bit change he gave. This is the next beautiful one. Consider the first 100 natural numbers. How many of them are not divisible by any of the numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. In the first 100 natural numbers means student will start irritating about the question because they will think that, okay, is it divisible by, they will start thinking 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to 100. Okay, so is it divisible by 2 or not, 3 or not, 5 or not, 7 or not? They will start thinking it. Then it is a waste of time. Okay, so point 1 that you have to note is, so you need to divisible or not divisible, that is the important point, not divisible. If a number is not divisible by 3, automatically it is not divisible by 9, yes or no? Suppose if you take a number 14, it is not divisible by 3, automatically it is not divisible by 9. No need to verify both. Okay. Now you have to take a number 2, which is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. Which is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. Right. He is asking up to 100, right? So the fun here is, I have explained you in number system how do we identify the prime numbers. Okay, how do we identify the prime number? Suppose if you want the prime numbers below 100, if you want to verify is 100 is a prime number or not, then just square root of it. Square root means it is 10, right? Actually, suppose if I take 99 or something or 101 something, it lies between 2 range, right? The lower one if you take, okay, exactly 100 means perfect square, so you will get 10 only. Write the prime numbers below 10, 2, 3, 5, 7. You will say that a number is a prime number if it is not divisible by these 4. Okay, you are asking the same question, which are not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. Means indirectly you are saying that you need prime numbers. Yes or no? What is a prime number? How can you verify that? Suppose 90, we know that 97 is a prime number, right? How do we do? How do we identify it is a prime number? Just find the square root of it. It lies between 9 and 10, right? Okay, write the prime numbers below 9. 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, if it is not divisible by any of these 4, it's a prime number. If it is divisible by at least 1, it is not a prime number. Our question is, it should not be divisible by any of the 4. That means that definitely you need only the prime numbers. Okay, sir, I know that 1 to 100 we have 25 prime numbers. Students thinking that sir 25 is not there, your concept is wrong. Again, it's a foolishness. Because it should not be divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. Now, among the 25 prime numbers, you have to remove 2, 3, 5 and 7. Yes or no? Those you have to remove now. 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, out of 25 numbers, you have to remove 4. So you got 21, right? Immediately start answering as 21, 21, 21. Again, it's the wrong answer. Why? Because, so these 21 numbers consist of, normally the prime numbers consist of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, and so on up to 97, right or wrong? In that, these are 25 numbers, of which you remove the first 4, so now you got 21. He's not asking about the prime numbers. He's asking that from first to 100 natural numbers. From the first 100 natural numbers means, suppose 1 is a natural number. Observe that. The peculiarity of 1 is, 1 is not divisible, 1 is not a prime number. So you are not counting in it. But 1 is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7. So that you have to add manually. Okay, so how many numbers are there? 22 numbers are there. How many numbers are there? 22 numbers. So answer is C is the answer. Understood, my dear boys and girls? That's a beauty. That's a small twist that he has given in the question. Let's see the next beautiful one. 4 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 8, and 2 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 7. Then what is the ratio of the maximum value of x plus y to minimum value of x minus y? So first you have to calculate the maximum value of x plus y. X plus y. The point is x, when x plus y is maximum. The beauty is, in between the plus is there, so definitely x should be maximum and y should also be maximum. The maximum value of x is 8. The maximum value of y is 7. 8 plus 7 is how much? 15. So the maximum value is 15. Superb. And minimum value of x minus y. Okay. X minus y, you need the minimum value, right? Okay. So x is, suppose, my income. Y is my expenditure. X minus y is nothing but my savings, because income minus expenditure. He's asking x minus y is minimum. Means least savings I want. Means my income should be less. If my income is less, automatically it will be less, right? Okay, that's why x should be minimum. To get minimum savings, okay, my expenditure should be greatest, right? So y should be maximum. Okay, x should be minimum and y should be maximum. Just a second. Okay. 1 hour completed almost. Oh, nice. So the minimum value of x is 4 and the maximum value of y is 7. 4 minus 7 is minus 3. That is the minimum value of x minus y. He's asking about the ratio between these two. So answer is minus 15 by 3 is the answer. Okay. So that is nothing but minus 5 is the answer. What's the answer? Minus 5. That is not there. So answer is none of this. None of the above. Right. So the next beautiful one. Let both p and k be prime numbers such that p square plus k is also a prime number less than 30. Okay. P square plus k is less than 30. Okay. What is the number of possible values of k? Just a second. Right. Both p and k are prime numbers, right? Observe that. Observe that. The point is p square plus k is also a prime number less than 30. Let me check the prime numbers less than 30. Okay. The numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Actually, no need to write. But for my explanation comfort, I'm writing it. So you need a prime number less than 30, right? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So both becoming even is a possibility or not, if you observe? Both are even numbers is a possibility or not? No, sir. Because two prime numbers are not even. Only one is a even number, right? So that's why I should not take it. I should not take it. Okay. So then what happens? Both are odd numbers is a possibility or not, if you check. Okay, odd plus odd is odd number. Oh, fine. It's happy. One even, one odd is a possibility or not, we have to check. This is even or odd, or this is odd and this is even. Not a possible sum. If you take odd plus even, okay, so odd plus odd is, sorry, if you take this is odd and this is odd, sum should be even, right? Okay, odd plus odd. Suppose 3 plus 5 is 8, even number. 2 is the only even prime number. P square plus k will not be 2, right or wrong? Because those two are also prime numbers. Okay, if you square it and if you add, it is not a possibility to get 2, right? That's why both becoming is odd is not a possibility. So all the remaining are odd numbers, right? That means that you have to take one odd number and one even number. Okay, one odd and one even number. So definitely the even number is only 2, right? Okay. Now I'm verifying 2 is here some cases, 2 is here some other cases. K becoming 2 is another cases. I will verify. Okay. At each and every possibility I have to check. 2 square is 4. Okay, 2 square is 4. K is also a prime number, right? Okay, one odd prime number. If I take 3, 2 plus 3 is 5. Yes, is a prime number. Happy. If it is a 5, so no. I should not take 2. If I take P value as 2, I have to take 2 square, right? 2 square means how much are 4? Okay, good. 4 plus K is 5 is 9. 9 is not a prime number, so it should not be. But it can be 3. 4 plus 3 is 7, right? K can take a value of 3. Okay, fine. So this is a value, because my question is find the possible values of K only, right? Number of possible values. Okay. So if it is 4, I'm checking only with 2. 3 verified, 5 verified. Now 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. Yes, it's a prime number. So I can take 7 also. Okay. Next one. So both P and K are prime numbers. Is that okay? Good. Yeah, good. So next one. So 7 tried. Now next 11 if I try. 4 plus 11 is 15, not a prime number. Leave it. 13 if I take. 4 plus 13 is 17. Yes, it's a prime number. So 13 is a possibility. If I take 17, 4 plus 17 is 21 is not a prime number. If I take 19, 4 plus 19. Okay, is equal to 23 is a prime number. So 19 it can take. So next one, if I take 23, 4 plus 23 is 27, not a prime number. Leave it. 4 plus 29 is class of 30. So I should not take it. Okay, when I take P is equal to 2, the values of K are 3, 7, 3, 19. Okay, means 1, 2, 3, 4 values I got. Okay, good. Now I'm assuming that K is 2. K is 2. Okay, if K is 2, okay, so this is not a possibility to get now. Okay, P square plus K, in that K is 2, right? 2. I'm equating to 3, suppose. Then P square is equal to 1. P should be 1. 1 is not a prime number, right? So that is not a possibility. So equal to, next one 5 if I take, P square is 3, P square is 3 means P is not a prime number, so leave it. Okay, 5 I should not take. 7 if I take, so move the 2 this side, it will be 5. 5 is not a prime number. So that means that simply speaking, P square is equal to prime number minus 2, right? Prime number minus 2 means 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 15, 17, 21 and 27. Okay, it should be P square, right? P square means this is a possibility. Okay, means P can take a value of 3. Okay, 3 is also a prime number. So definitely I can take 2 as a possibility of K. The possible values means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many possible values are there? Only 5 possible values are there for P. So it is B is the answer. Understood, my dear boys and girls? Right, so next beautiful one. There are n sets of natural numbers, each having only 3 positive integers with LCM equal to 1001 and HCF is equal to 1. What is the value of n? Observe the option 6, 7, 8 and more than 8. More than 8. Observe that. If you go to the prime factorization of 1001, it is not prime factorization I'm going. It is not divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 3. It is not divisible by 5. Is it divisible by 7 or not? I'm verifying. 7 ones are 7. 30 means 7 fours. 21 means 7 threes. Yes, it is. So you know 1, 4, 3, right? 11 13s. Okay, good. So now I got 1001 is equals to 7 power 1 into 11 power 1 into 13 power 1, and I can write additionally 1 power 1 into also. Okay. So the point he is asking is HCF is 1, right? HCF is 1. Observe these two co-primes, any two numbers, these two co-primes, these two co-primes, these two co-primes, these two co-primes, these two co-primes. Co-primes, so definitely everywhere the HCF is 1 only. Sorry, the HCF will be 1 only. Means if I take any one, oh my god, twist. No. Okay. If I take any combination of 2 numbers or 3 numbers, okay, or 4 numbers even, so definitely its HCF will be how much? 1. Okay. So now our target I'm taking in such a way that the product I have to get 1001, HCF is 1. Like that I'm thinking the numbers. Okay. So one number I have to leave now. Okay. That number what I will take is if I remove 1. So 7 into 11 into 7, 11 and 13 if I take 3 numbers. Not into 7, 11, 13 if I take. Yes, its LCM is matching. Okay. So if I remove 1, that is you will get. If I remove 7, then what happens is 1, 11 and 13 if I take, its LCM will not be 1001. That's why I should not leave other than 1, I should not leave. Okay. Two numbers product if I take. 7 into 1, 7 into 11, 7 into 13. Yes, these will have. Okay. So next one. So why should I take 7 into 1, 7 into 11, and 7 into 10? Always is 7. Go with 11. 11 into 1, 11 into 7, 11 into 13. Yes, its LCM will also be the same. Okay. Now, why should I take 11? Take 13. 13 into 1, 13 into 7, 13 into 11. Okay. This one also you will get the same. Okay. Now you are taking 1, 1 and 2, 2, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 already you got. 6, 7, 8 and more than 8 if you observe. Now I am taking 3, 3 combination at a time. Okay. So 1, 7, 11, 77. 7, 11, 13, 1001. And that means I am multiplying. Okay. The other combination I can take is 1, 11 and 13 if I take. 143. Yes, its LCM will also be the same. Okay. Now 3, 3 numbers I have taken. 1, 7 and 11 I have taken. Next 7, 11 and 13, right? 1001. Next one I have taken is 1, 11 and 13, right? Why should I take that one? Okay, 1, 7 and 13 I will take, 91. So here also you will get the same, right? Here also you will get the same. Okay, next. So 3, 3 numbers combination, 1, 7 and 11 if I take, 77. Now 7, 11 and 13 if I take, 1001. Okay. Now if I go for, why should I go with earlier 91 means 13 into 7, 13 into 11, right? Okay. Okay, now I'll take 13 into 7 into 11 already I have taken now. There are n sets of natural numbers each having only 3 positive integers. Okay, 3 positive integers only he said. Okay, he's not specifying that those should be distinct, right? Okay, then no, I should not because HCF should be 1, right? Okay, good. So this is enough. Now 1, 7 with 7 combinations I have taken. Now I'll take the 11 also. 11 into 7 is 77. 11 into 7 into 13 is 1001. Okay. 11 into 13, 143. 11 into 7 is 77. Oh, already it's also completed now. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we got. How many we got? 6 only we got. Okay. The numbers are 3 numbers. There are n sets of natural numbers each having only 3 positive integers. Okay. Good. I'm going with the combinations, some other combinations. 1 is one number I'm taking. 7 into 11 is 77. 7 into 13 is 91. Okay. 7, 11 and 13. Yes, its LCM will also be the same, right? That is not included there. 1 is one possibility. Okay. Now you take 7 into 11 and 7 into 13, right? Okay. Right. 11 into 7 if I take 77. 11 into 13 if I take 143. Yes, you will get the HCF as 1, HCF as 1 and LCM as 1001. Okay. Right, good. Now, another possibility, simply speaking, 1 and 1001 if I take. Okay. Other number you can take as 7, 1001 and other number as 11, 1001, other number as 13. Everywhere you will get the same HCF, right? Same HCF 1 and same LCM 1001, right or wrong? Now, like that, I can go with combinations. 1, 1001, take the product. 7 into 11, 7 into 13, 11 into 13. Like that, combinations, you can take the third one. So now, how many possibilities you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God, more than 8 you got, right? So no need to check the remaining. So happily, the answer is how much are? More than 8 is the answer. D is the answer. Got it? This is the next beautiful one. Right. PQR be a 3-digit number. PPT be a 3-digit number. And PS be a 2-digit number, where P, Q, R, S, T are distinct non-zero digits. This is important. All are distinct non-zero digits. Further, PQR minus PS is equals to PPT, where Q is equal to 3 and T is less than 6. Then what is the number of possible values of R and S? Is asking about the possible values of R and S. Okay, right. Observe that. It's a 3-digit number, right? P is in hundreds place. So 100P. Q is in tens place and the value of Q is 3, right? Replace with 3. So 3 in tens place means 30. Plus R is in units place means R. Minus P is in tens place means 10P. Plus S is equals to P is in hundreds place means 100P. Plus P is in tens place means 10P. Plus T, right? Because T is in units place. 100p, 100p gets cancelled. Minus 10p, if you segregate, it will be 20p. Move the t this side, 30 plus r plus s minus t. Minus t. Right. Now he's asking about the r and s possible values. Possible values of r and s. The beauty is, this value is 20p. 20p. P is definitely a natural number, right? So it can take 1, 2, 3 and so on, right? If it is 120, 2 means 40, 3 means 60, means this value should be 20, 40, 60, etc., 20 multiple. So now what the thing I can observe is, this value can be either 20 or 40 or 60, like that I have to verify, right? Like that I have to verify, right? Suppose if it need to become 40, then r plus s minus t should be how much here? 10. R plus s minus t. R and s are digits, right? Each digit consists of 1 to 9 only, right? Okay, 1 to 9 and 1 to 9. If you add it, the sum will be 2 to 18. And now you have to remove t, right? Okay. So then if I remove t, then what happens is 2 to 18 now. T will take a value, good. Okay. So 1 to 9, right? So the minimum value means it can be 17. Means 10 it can take, one possibility. Okay. The other possibility, if r plus s minus t is minus 10, you will get 20, right or wrong? Okay. Then you can say that r plus s minus t is equals to 10. If it is 10, then 30 plus 10 will be 40. P will take a value of 2. Okay. The other possibility is r plus s minus t is equal to minus 10. Okay. 30 minus 10 means 20. Then in that case, P is equal to how much? 1. 2 cases you have to verify. How many cases you have to verify? 2 cases. Now I am verifying the cases one by one. Observe that. Okay. So this is not a useful one, right? Okay. And t is less than 6. That is an important case. Right. Write the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. And that because P, Q, R are distinct non-zero digits. So no 0. And Q is equal to 3. So no digit will repeat, right? So 3 should not be repeated. Okay. Now t is less than 6, right? Okay. So I am verifying the second case. Second case means P is equal to how much here? 2. Okay. 2 is also I am removing. What I am removing is 2. Right. Now observe that. So P is 2 now. T is less than 6. Suppose T I am taking as 1. Okay. What is the value I am taking? T is equal to 1. If T is equal to 1, then what happens here? R plus S is equals to 10 plus T now. T is equal to how much? 1. T is equal to 1 means it will be how much here? 11 is the value. Okay. So 11. R plus S is equals to 11. 11 means the values where you will get is 9 and 2, 8 and 3, 7 and 4 if you observe. Yes or no? In that, the beauty is 9 and 2 you are unable to take because already P has taken 2 value. 8 and 3 you are unable to take because already Q will take 3 value. 7 and 4 if you take, okay, 7 and 4 both are vacant. Okay, so the value of, he's asking about R and S, right? R and S if you take. So R is how much? R and S are 7 and 4, one possibility you got. Okay, so T1 if I take, this is the possibility. If I take T is equal to 2. If I take, sorry, T is equal to 2 is not a possibility, right? So now I am taking T is equal to 3. Okay, if I take T is equal to 3, now this T is equal to 1, I have to rule out now. Okay, ruling out. So T is equal to 3 is not a possibility because already it is taking Q, right? So now T is equal to 4 if I take. Okay, then what happens is 10 plus T, right? 10 plus 4 means 14. R plus S is equal to 14 means the values that you will get, where you will get 14 is 9 and 5 is one possibility. 8 and 6 are another possibility. So any other possibility? 7 and 7 is another possibility, which is not a possibility because 7 and 7 means both are equal, all are distinct. That should not be. 9 and 5 are vacant, fine. 8 and 6 are also vacant. So it can take 9, 5 and 8, 6 also. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now T is equal to 5 if I take. T4 completed now. 10 plus 5 means 15 it is. 15 means the values that it can take are 9 and 6 is 15. 8 and 7 is 15. The same only you will get. Okay. 9 and 8, 6 if you take. Okay, 9 and 6 if you take. So R and S. 9 and 6 both are vacant, right? 9 and 6 are vacant. Okay, 9 and 6 are vacant. Because T is taking 5 only. Okay, 8 and 7 also vacant, right? Okay, 8 and 7 also vacant. So what is the number of possible values of R and S? He is asking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already I got 5 values. How many possibilities I got? 5 possibilities. 5 possibilities means answer I can conclude it directly. It is more than 4. What's the answer here? More than 4. Okay. So verify once. 30 plus R plus S is equal to 20P. When P is equal to 2, it is 40, right? So 40 means it is R plus S minus T is equal to 10. R plus S is equal to 10 plus T. Yes, it is. So more than 4 values are possible. So definitely answer is 4th option. Right. So the next beautiful one. Yeah, this is the easiest question he gave. So the pattern, if you observe, triple C if you observe, double B if you observe, you will get the answer. A, B, B, triple C. A, B, B, triple C. A, B, B, triple C. Right or wrong? Okay. So what are the B, C, B, A, C? So answer is C is the answer. Okay. So the next beautiful one. P is the brother of Q and R. P is the brother to whom Q and R, but I don't know the gender of Q and R. These 3 are siblings. S is R's mother. R's mother means definitely for these 3 it is mother. She is mother. S is mother. P is P's father. P's father means definitely for these 3. Okay, who is the father? P is the father. Okay, that means that these 2 are wife and husband. Okay. How many of the following statements are definitely true? S and T are couple. Yes, definitely it is true. Okay, S and T are couple. So first one is true. Q is T's son. How can I say that Q is son? He can be a female, right? Then she, right? So this is a possibility or not a possibility? Leave it. T is Q's father. Who is T? T's father. Yes. Q's father is T. Yes. Q's father is T, definitely. So third one is valid. S is P's mother. Yes. S is mother to whom P. Yes, it is. Fourth one is valid. R is T's daughter. How can you say that R is a daughter? Okay, that's why this I count. P is S son. Yes, son is P, definitely. So how many are correct? 1, 2, 3, 4 are correct. So only 4. So that is the answer is C. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful question. NO is called as 210. Observe that position values. N is 14. O is 15. 14 into 15 is 210, he said. How much he said? 4 into 14 into 15 is 210. Now, NOT, if you observe, NO already calculated 210 into T means 20. 21 2s are 42 and having 2 other zeros. Perfect. Just multiplying the position values. NOT you already calculated 4,200 you got. E is 5. If you multiply 21,000, absolutely right. Means just multiplying the position values. Now the question is notes. Already you calculated up to note. You got how much here? 21,000. S means 19. If you multiply 21, 19s are 399 having 3 other zeros. 399,000 is the answer. So answer is A. Okay, in this paper, the coding, decoding, all the questions are very easy. The next beautiful one. If France is coded as 654321, Germany is coded as 9158437, then how is MN coded? Observe Y is there, E is there, M is there, E is there, N is there. All are repeated. All are repeated means it might be either substitution coding alias direct coding, right? So observe the beauty. If you observe, in these 2, E appeared, right? 2 times. Last is E, that is 1. Second is E, that is also 1. So blindly he is replacing E with 1 everywhere. So here also I have E, so it is 1. And now observe any other repetition. A is repeated, right? A is a third alphabet, means it is 4. Third from the right. Third from the right is also 4. So you can say that A is 4. Okay, means it is direct coding. It is direct coding. Now Y is nothing but 7. E just now 1. M means left side fourth one, right? So it is 8. N means right side second one, right? It is 3. 7 1 8 1 3. So answer is which option? D is the answer. Understood? Let's see the next beautiful one. 5-digit number PQRST, all distinct digits, is such that T is not equal to 0. Observe that T is not equal to 0. And it's a 5-digit number. That means that P is also not equal to 0. P is thrice T. P is equal to 3T. S is greater than Q by 4. Means S minus Q is equal to 4. while q is greater than r by 3. So q minus r is equal to 3. How many such 5-digit numbers are possible? Means he's asking about what are the values of p, q, r, s, t. They will take, he's asking, and all are distinct digits, right? That is an important point that you have to understand. Just a second. How much time? We took almost so far 1 hour 20 minutes. Fine. Okay. But let's see here. Let's see here. So q is equals to r plus 3, right? S is equals to q plus 4, right? 3 plus q with r. S is equals to r plus 3 plus 4. S is equals to r plus 7. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now, so the question he is asking is P, Q, no, whichever are related, I'll write adjacent to each other. So R is important. From the R, you will get Q. From the Q, you will get S. P and T are separate. Okay. All should be distinct digits, right? All are distinct digits. So suppose if R is 0, because he is specifying that T should not be 0. Not specifying any other is 0, right? Then if R is 0, Q is equal to R plus 3, na 3. S is equal to R plus 7, na, that means that's 7. Okay. T and P, I have a liberty that P is equal to 3T, that's it. Okay. If T is 1, P is 3. Sir, 3 repeating, sir. No. So T should not be. If T is 2, P should be 3. Sorry, P should be triple, right? Okay. So 6, not repeating, satisfied. If P is 3, sorry, T is 3, P will be 999. Okay. It is also not repeating. So 2 possibilities I got so far. Observe the options. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, so many possibilities are there still. So the value of R, if you take 1, okay, R is 0, na? Now it is going to R is equal to 1. These 3 are one set here, these 2 are another set. I will take separately. R0 verified, now R1 I am verifying. If R is 1, Q is equal to R plus 3 means 4. S is equal to R plus 7 means 8. Okay. Now if I take T is equal to 1, I am not unable to take because already T has taken 1 here. R taken 1. So if it is 2, it should be 6. No repetition, happy. 1, 4, 8. If T, why should I take 2? I am taking 3. Then 3 3s are 9. It is also not a problem. So you might get a doubt that, sir, why you are stopping T value as 3? If I take T as equal to 4, it will be 12, right? 12 is not a digit, right? That's why I'm not verifying that. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4 cases I got. Now I'm taking the last case, that is R is equal to 2. So why I'm taking R is equal to 2 is the last case? Observe that. Okay, Q is equal to R plus 3, right? How much it is? 5. S is equal to R plus 7, right? It is 9. Because if I take R is equal to 3, 7 plus 3 will become 10, will become a 2-digit number, which we should not take. So this is the last case. Now, if I verify, if T1 is vacant, na 1, 1 3s are 3. Okay, no repetition, happy. 2, 5, 9. If T is equal to 2, it will take triple, right? 6. Okay, so 2 is already there, sir. You should not take 2. If it is 3, it is 9. 9 is already there, sir. So it should not. So this is also not a possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases. How many cases are there? Only 5 cases are possible. So answer is C is the answer. Okay. The next beautiful one. X can complete 1/3 of a certain work in 6 days. 1/3 6 days. That means that full work in triple. Triple means X can complete in 6 3s are 18 days. Y can complete 1/3 of the same job in 8 days. So 1/3 means triple, 24 days. Z can complete 3/4 of the work in 12 days. 3 1s, 3 4s, 4 4s are 16. So Z can complete it in how many days? 16 days. Okay. All of them work together for n days. All of them work together for n days. That is X plus Y plus Z for work for how many days? Yeah? N days. And then X and Z quit. So now who is working? Only Y. Y alone finishes the remaining work in 8 2 by 3 days. I don't like 8 2 by 3. Convert. So 3 8s are 24 plus 2, 26 by 3 days. Okay. So he's asking n is equals to. Okay, let us take the LCM. 18, 24 and 16 if you take. 144 is the LCM. Total work is 144 units if I take. 1 day's work means 144 by 18, 8. 144 by 24 is 6. 144 by 16 means 9. Okay. So here Y worked for 26 by 3 days, right? Each day Y completes 6 units, right? So 26 by 3 into 6. Okay. That is equals to, just a second. Okay. So 3 ones, 3 twos, 26 twos are how much? 52 units they finished here. Here, Y completed 52 units. Out of 144, if they finish 52, the remaining 92 units were finished by X, Y, and Z, right? X, Y, and Z means they can complete 23 units, right, in a day. 92 by 23 means 4 days. That means N value is how much? 4. Okay, how much it is? 4 is the answer. So which option is the answer? B is the answer. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful one. What is X in the sequence? It's a funny question if you observe. Easiest question in the paper. 1 to 3 plus 2. 3 to 6 plus 3. 6 to 11 plus 5. 11 to 18 plus 7. 2, 3, 5, 7 are prime numbers. So the next prime number is 11 and the next one should be 13, right? 18 plus 11 is 29 plus 13 is 42, satisfied. So answer is how much? 29. Okay. So it is the easiest question in the paper, right? The next beautiful one. Okay. The equation is given followed by two statements 1 and 2. Consider the equation and the statements and mark the correct option. In a football match, Team P playing against Q was behind by 3 goals with 10 minutes remaining. Okay, Team P is behind by 3 goals. Okay, means when Q is 10 goals, P is in 7 goals only. So with the 10 minutes remaining, okay, the time is only 10 minutes. Does the P win the match? Okay. P has to win means it has to take only 3 goals or more than that? 4 goals it has to take. Okay, first one. Team P scored 4 goals in the last 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is left out means that is the last 10 minutes. In the last 10 minutes, it scored how many goals? 4 goals. Sir, in the last 10 minutes, it scored okay 4 goals. But what about Q? If Q has not scored any goal in the last 10 minutes, then the 3 balance covered and 1 extra means definitely P will win. Suppose if Q also scored 1 goal at least, then what happens here? Then it is unable to win, right? So in the last 10 minutes, P scored 4 goals. Okay, but what about Q? I don't know. So I'm unable to answer from this question, from this statement. Team Q scored a total of 4 goals in the match. How many he scored? Total of 4 goals in the match. Here, Q scored total of 4. Okay, that means that in the first one means last 10 minutes, how many it scored? I don't know. Okay, so and in the last 10 minutes, how many P scored? I don't know. So that's why it is not sufficient. Now I'm going with combination. So let's think the game. This is the last 10 minutes of time. Before that, how much time is there? I don't want. Already P lags by 3 goals, right? Okay. And here Q scored total 4 goals, right? So total 4 goals, sir. Here already Q is means P is behind by 3 goals, right? So means Q is ahead of 3 goals, right? So ahead of 3 goals and total is 4 goals. Okay, that means that it scored suppose 4 here. Okay, Q scored 4 here suppose. P scored 1 here. Yes or no? That means that last 10 minutes Q scored 0. And I'm going with the combination now. Okay. Okay. So in the last 10 minutes, P scored 4 goals, right? Okay. Then totally P scored 5. P scored 5. And Q scored 4 only. Q scored how many here? 4 only. Then who is the winner? P is the winner. Okay. This is not the only case. We have another case also. The other case is, suppose if Q scored 3 goals earlier, that means that P is lagging by 3 goals, means P scored 0. Okay, all together, okay, Q scored 4, right? That means that here 3 means here 1 goal it made in the last 10 minutes. Then what happens? P scored last 10 minutes 4 goals, right? Here it is 4 only. Then Q scored totally 4 goals. P also scored total 4 only. That means it's a tie. We are unable to say that who won the match. So that means that both together also you are unable to answer the question, right? The question cannot be answered even using any of the, the question can be answered. The question can be answered by using either statement. The question can be answered by using both the statements together, but okay. The question cannot be answered even using any of the statements. Okay, with any of the statements, I'm unable to answer. So answer is D. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful one. Right, a question is given followed by 2 statements. Consider the question and the statements and mark the correct answer. Question. P square plus Q square minus 4PQ. Let us write what he gave. P plus Q whole square minus 4PQ. Okay. Where P and Q are natural numbers is positive or not. This is positive or not, he is asking. Positive means strictly greater than 0 or not, he is asking. Let us expand P square plus Q square plus 2PQ minus 4PQ, right? So 2PQ minus 4PQ means what you will get? P square plus Q square minus 2PQ. Hey, it is nothing but P minus Q whole square, yeah. Is it greater than 0 or not? He is asking. Sir, I already know one thing. That is, it is a square, right? Every square will definitely be greater than or equals to 0, right? But he is asking, is it greater than 0 or not? Okay. Good. Now the point is, so it will be equal to 0 and it will be positive when it will happen. If P is equal to Q, then it will be 0 square is 0. Okay, you will get equal to 0. In every case, in every other case, if P is greater than Q, P minus Q is positive, right? Square means definitely a positive. Okay, happy. If P is less than Q, P minus Q is negative. Negative number square will definitely be positive, right? Okay. So if any of these two happen, definitely the result, whatever he is asking, will be positive. Okay. So now in the statements, if you observe, first one says that P is less than Q. Yes, I am happy. Second one is P is greater than Q. Yes, still I am happy. So either one is sufficient or two is sufficient. No need to go with the both, right? Any one is sufficient. The question can be answered by using either statement alone. Any one is sufficient. So answer is B. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful one. In a T20 cricket match, 3 players X, Y, and Z scored a total of 37 runs. X, Y, and Z. X plus Y plus Z together is how many runs here? 37 runs. The ratio of the number of runs scored by X to the number of runs scored by Y is equal to the ratio of the number of runs scored by Y to the number of runs scored by Z. Here, this is a new model he is asking, value 1, value 2, value 3. Okay, actually, by seeing that value 1, 2, 3, you will feel that, oh my god, this is a new model that we don't know. Okay, that Amarnadh sir has not explained, but it's a common sense question. Okay, of course, this type of questions already given in bank examinations from the past nearly 8 years. 8 years, nearly. Not even 8 years, it is 9 years maybe. Okay, or 10 years. Okay, so quantity 1, quantity 2, in general he will use there. Here he uses the value 1, value 2, value 3 and so on. This time he gave 3, 4 questions on value 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, not a big deal. Okay, we can do it easily. Okay, right. So in general, suppose if you don't know a ratio A is to B, you will write it as in general X is to Y. But if you are good at maths, no need to go with X is to Y. You can write a 1 is to K. Anyone you can take it as 1. The reason behind it is X is to Y. If I divide both with X, the value does not alter, right? So X by X is 1, Y by X. I am replacing Y by X with K. So happily you can write it. Now if you observe, the ratio of the numbers from X to Y is equal to Y to Z. If it is 1 is to something constant K, this is also 1 is to K, right? That means that X by Y is equals to Y by Z is equals to 1 by K. Okay, the point you have to notice is X, Y and Z will be 1 is to K and 1 is to K, right? So K1, if I write 1 is to K square. Okay, this all is rubbish, no need. Okay, the point you have to understand is 1 is to K square. Okay. Okay, now the total runs is 37, right? If you verify this is one part, this is K parts, this is K square parts and so on, you can do. Okay, value 1 runs scored by X. Value 2 runs scored by Y. Value 3 runs scored by Z. Which is greater, he is asking. Okay. So, in a T20 cricket match, 3 players X, Y and Z scored a total of 37 runs. The ratio of the number of runs scored by X to the number of runs scored by Y is equal to the ratio of the Y to Z. So, by seeing this, in general, people will say that 1 is to K square means K square is largest, na? So, X is less than, Y is less than Z. X runs means value 1 is less than, Y means value 2 is less than, value Z means value 3. So, where it is, they will verify. Value 1 is less than, value 2 is yes, answer is A, and they will tick the answer. Now, the beauty is, X, Y, Z I am calculating. You took 1 is to K, right? This time I am taking it as L is to 1. I can take even L is to 1, right? Okay, L is to 1. Then what happens after 1 space, before L 1 space means L square is to L is to 1. This time you feel that L square is larger. Okay. Then you feel that value 1 is greater than, value 2 is greater than value 3, right? Or else reverse. Okay, value 3 is less than, value 2 is less than value 1, and that is the second option. Now you can't decide which is the right answer. Okay, that's why answer is D is the answer. Okay, he specified that the ratio is same, x by y. So x by y is same means you should feel that if x by y is equals to y by z, it is continued proportion. If it is 1 by 2, x is less and y is more, y is less, z is more, definitely z is more. Suppose if x by y is equals to y by z is equals to suppose 3 by 2, then x is more, y is less. When compared to y, z is less, so x is more. So we can't say which is right one. Okay, so that means that if this ratio is less than 1 or greater than 1, that makes the sense. Since he is not specifying, answers cannot be determined due to insufficient data. Okay, let's see the next beautiful question. P plus Q is equal to 10. Okay, where P and Q are integers. Observe that integers, not specifying that positive, negative, 0. Okay, it can be 0, it can be positive, it can be negative also. Value 1. Minimum value of P into Q when P and Q are positive integers. Okay, so value 1 is the maximum value, not minimum value. But P and Q are positive. So if you want to get P into Q is maximum, definitely both should be equal. Means 5 and 5. Okay, it is equal to 25. Okay, because he is not specifying that those two are distinct integers. He said that P and Q are integers. That's it. Okay, that's why 5 into 5 is 25. So we can conclude value 1 is 25. If you take value 2, maximum value of P into Q when P is greater than or equal to -6 and Q is greater than or equal to -4. Okay, observe that. Again, you want the maximum value, right? Okay. And this time also you are saying that, of course, P plus Q is definitely 10 only, right? Okay. And maximum value you want for P into Q, right? Maximum value you will get when both are positive or when both are negative. Because in that case only positive into positive is positive, negative into negative is positive. But if you take one positive and one negative, okay, positive into negative, you will get negative value. Negative value means not the maximum one. That's why definitely both should be positive or both should be negative. But the beauty is P plus Q is 10 na, it's a positive number na. If you take two negative numbers sum will never be 10. So that's why this is also ruled out. So both should be positive. Sir, when both are positive, if you want the greatest value of P into Q, okay, so definitely what I have to take, both are equal na, 5, 5. Okay, P5 is a possibility, Q5 is a possibility because P is greater than or equal to -6. Q is also greater than or equal to -4, right? So, okay, it is greater than 5 and 5 if you take. So the maximum value you will get is 25 only. That is 25. This is also 25. So which of the following is correct? It means value 1 is equals to value 2. So answer is which option? C is the answer. Understood? It's the next beautiful one. So value 1. So consider a set of 11 numbers. He is saying set of 11 numbers. Okay, that's it. Not any other condition. Minimum value of the average of the number of the set when they are consecutive integers. Okay, greater than or equals to -5. Okay, understood? So minimum value you want, and these all are consecutive integers. That is the first point you have to understand. Okay, those all are consecutive integers. Just a second. Right. Now what you have to observe is, okay, all are consecutive integers. Okay, 11 consecutive integers if you take, okay, what you have to take is x is the first number. Okay, total 11 numbers now, still 10 numbers are there now. Right side 5, left side 5. Okay, right side 5, left side 5. Right side 5 means x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4 and x plus 5, right? Okay, left side 5, right? So x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4 and x minus 5, right? The beauty is that average is x. The middle number is the average, that is x. And he specified the average is how much are -5. Okay. So you want the minimum value of the average of the numbers of the when they are consecutive integers, each is greater than or equal to -5. Each number is greater than or equal to -5, right? Okay, no, he is not specifying that the average is -5. Okay, each number is greater than or equal to -5. Okay, minimum value of the average. If the average need to be minimum, definitely this value should be minimum, right? So this is the minimum value that we have to take, x minus 5. And the minimum value is Okay, integers greater than or equal to minus 5. Greater than or equal to minus 5 means minus 5 is also a possibility. So if x minus 5 is equals to minus 5, then x will be how much here? 0. Okay, what is the average here? 0. Minimum value of the average of the numbers of the set when they are consecutive integers, each one is greater than or equal to minus 5. Okay, so greater than or equal to minus 5, so this is minus 5. Okay, x value is 0. Fine. So value 1 is how much here? 0. Minimum value of the product of the numbers of the set when they are consecutive non-negative integers. Understand, this is the non-negative integers. Okay, you want the minimum value of the product. Then if you take non-negative integers, all are consecutive, right? Okay, minimum value you are asking, right? So definitely I have to take the numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on, right or wrong? 11. If I multiply this all, nothing but 11 factorial, a very big number, right? So value 2 is nothing but 11 factorial. You can clearly say that value 1 and value 2 which is greater, right? Value 2 is greater. So value 1 is less than value 2 is the right answer. Okay. Let's see the next beautiful one. The average of three numbers P, Q and R is K. P is as much more than the average as Q is less than the average. If you understand the statement, it is very simple. What is the value of R? It is K. Okay. So P, Q, R, its average is K. Okay. The beauty is, suppose if I take three numbers, 5, 6 and 7, the average is 6, right? How much it is more, that much it should be less. Suppose if you take 10, 15 and 20, okay, average is 15 only, right? Verify 10 plus 15 is 25 plus 20 is 45 by 3 is 15, right? Then how much it is? 5 less, means it should be 5 more. If these two balance means definitely the middle one will be equal to average, right? P is as much more than the average, as much more than the average as Q is less than average, as Q is less than average. Means these two are getting balanced. That means that the middle one is the third number is the equal to the average, right? Here P and Q, if you remove, the third number is R, right? Definitely R is equals to K. R is equals to K, right or wrong? Okay, so the values are like this: P, R, Q, and R is equals to average. How much it is more, that much it is less. Okay, so R, what is the value of R? He is asking simply equal to the average, that is equals to K. Okay, so the next beautiful one. Let X be a real number between 0 and 1. Which of the following statement are correct? So 0 and 1, right? 0 and 1, there is a peculiar characteristics if you observe. 0 to 1, 1, and 1 to something infinity, another I am taking. Suppose X value I am taking. This is common, right? I'll take it. Suppose if I take X is equal to 2. Okay, then X square, X cube, X power 4, I'm writing. Powers I'm increasing, X power 1. It is 2, 4, 8, 16 means increases. Suppose if X is equal to 3. 3, 9, 27, 81 and so on, increases, happy. But 0 and 1 in between if I take, suppose X is equal to 0.5. If you write X square, X cube, okay, X square, X means 1 by 2, that is 0.5. X square is 1 by 4, 0.25. X cube is 1 by 8, 0.125, means as the power increases, the value decreases. He said that X is a real number between 0 and 1, means it is lying between 0 and 1, means I have to take an example of 1 by 2 only, right? Okay, then which of the following is correct? Okay, this I don't want, now this I want. X square is greater than X cube, yes, exactly, because as the power rises, the value reduces. Okay, so here the value power rises, so value reduces. So first is correct one. X is greater than root X. So X is means 1, root X means X power 1 by 2. He said this is right. How can I say that? Power is less here. Okay, as the power increases, value reduces, right? So this is not true. So second one is wrong. Okay, select the correct answer using the code given below. So only one is correct. So answer is A. Okay, the next beautiful one. The difference between any two natural numbers is 10. Okay, means he is taking two natural numbers. The difference is how much? 10. I can take any two. Okay. What can be said about the natural numbers which are divisible by 5 and lie between those two numbers? Okay. So what can said about the natural number which are divisible by 5? Okay, and that lie should be in those two numbers. Okay, he is asked about 5 and the difference is 10, right? Okay, good. To get difference 10, I am taking two types of intervals. Number one is the numbers like 20 and 30, they differ by 10. And these two numbers are divisible by 5, one case. I am taking another set, 21 and 31, the difference is 10 only, but not divisible by 5. Two cases I have to check. Then I'll get the proper conclusion, okay? So in the examination, getting these two we have to take, that idea is most important, okay? So you are taking a number which is divisible by 5 and that should lie between these two numbers. Lie between these two numbers means, okay, multiple of 5 means only 25. How many numbers are there? Only 1 in that case. If you go to this one, 25 is a number, 30 is also a number. These two lie between these two and both are divisible by 5. Means how many possibilities are there? Two possibilities are there. Okay, now he is asking, there is only one such number. Who said that? In this case, we have only one. In this case, we have two, right? So this I can't answer. There are only two such numbers. No, I can't say. There can be more than one such number. Can means a possibility. There is a possibility of having more than one. Yes, it is a possibility. So definitely C is the right answer. Okay, so answer is C is the answer. Understood, my dear boys and girls? This is a funny question if you observe. A set X of 20 pipes can fill 70% of a tank in 14 minutes. 70% means 70 by 100. 70 by 100 into tank is equal to 14 minutes. 0, 0, 7, 1, 7, 2s. Okay, full tank in 20. Okay, first set, that is X 20. So how many pipes are there? 20 pipes are there. Another set of Y of 10 pipes fills 3 by 8 of the tank in. 3 by 8 of the tank in how many minutes? 6 minutes. 3 ones, 3 twos. Full tank in 16 minutes. What is this? Y? How many such pipes are there? 10 pipes. How much time is required? 16 minutes of time is required. Okay. A third set Z, 16 pipes. Observe that first one will fill. Second one will also fills. But the third one can empty. A third set Z consists of 16 pipes, can empty half of the tank in 20 minutes, means full tank in 40 minutes. Okay. Okay. Now, if half the pipes of X, okay, half the pipes means not 20, 10. 10 pipes means time doubles, right? Number of pipes reduces means time doubles. Okay. So, and half the pipes of Y, half the pipes means 5. 5 means time will be doubled, 32. And all the pipes of Z, okay, means all the 16 I am taking means 40 itself only are open. Okay. Then how long will it take to fill 50% of the tank? Let us calculate for full tank, then we will convert it into half tank. Okay. So now if I want to go with the full tank, calculate the HCF 40, 40, 32. And observe that this is emptying and this is filled, right? So that means that 40, 40 same means these two gets cancelled. That X will be nullified by Z. Okay. That means that 32 minutes it fills the full tank. Observe that it fills the full tank. But he is asking about the 50% of the tank. Means just half. 16 minutes of the time is required. So answer is D. Okay. In general, students will convert it into single pipe. From the single pipe, they will calculate X is 10 pipes means that much, this much, so much big drama they will do in the exam. Not the drama. They'll do a very big problem. Okay. So let's go for the next beautiful question. If n is a natural number, then what is the number of distinct reminders of 1 power n plus 2 power n when divided by 4? Very funny question if you observe. Very funny question if you observe. So the value of n, odd and even, that will depend. Suppose n is equals to 1, n is equals to 2, n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4. Means if you have the broad view, you can easily answer that. Okay, else we have to do like this. 1 power n is always 1, right? Okay, 1 plus 2 power 1 means 2 is equal to 3. When you divide with the 4, you will get 3 only, right? Okay, when n is equal to 3, 1 plus 2 cube is 8 is 9. 9 when you divide with the 4, the remainder is, you're dividing with 4 now? Okay, good. Okay, next one. So when you take 2, 1 plus 2 square is 4 now, 5. 5 when you divide with 4, the remainder is 1 only now. 4, 1 plus 2 power 4 is 16 is equal to 17. When you divide with 4, the remainder is how much? 1 only now. So always 3 and 1. He said n is a natural number, not specifying that greater than 1, less than 1, equal to 1, etc., right? Okay. So what is the number of distinct reminders? He is not asking about the what is the reminder. Number of distinct reminders. What you will get? 3 and 1 only, right? How many are possible? 2 only. So answer is C is the answer. Understood here? The next beautiful one. Let P is equal to Q be a 3-digit number. What is the HCF of P and 481? Okay, a funny question actually. Many times I said the point in the basics of number system and P by Qs of number system. Okay, Q means it's a triplet. Every triplet is triple one, suppose divisible by 3 and 37 because 37 3 is a triple one. Triple 2 means nothing but 2 into triple 1. So 2 into 3 into 37 only, right? Okay, every triplet is divisible by 3 and 37. That is the rule. 481, if you observe, okay, he is asking about HCF of P and Q, right? P and 481, right? So 3 and 37 definitely have to verify. 3, it is not divisible. Verify 37 is divisible or not. 37 ones are 37. Triple 1. Triple 1 means 37 threes. Yes, it is divisible. Okay, what you get? 481 is equal to 37 into 13. Okay. HCF of P and 481. Okay, P means what you can say is Q, right? Okay. Triple 2 means 2 into 3 into 37. Triple 3 means you have to write as 3 into triple 1, nothing but 3 into 37. Means you gave 2 means 2 into, 3 means 3 into, Q means definitely its value is nothing but Q into 3 into 37. And what we say, 481 is nothing but 37 into 13. You want the HCF. HCF means common ones you have to take. So 37 is common and that is there in the option, so definitely it is. Some students may get a doubt that, sir, suppose if it is 13, then 37 into 13 will be common, then answer will be 481. Why you are not taking that one? Q is a digit. Digit means it takes the values from 1 to 9 only, right? How can you get Q as 13? So, if you take 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, anything, other than 37, nothing is common. So, definitely HCF will be only 37. C is the answer. Understood? Let's see the next beautiful question. What is the 489th digit in the number? Okay, the number if you observe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my God, Jesh is writing the natural numbers. This type of questions earlier he gave in CSAT examinations with a view of, so if you print a book consists of 489 pages, okay, how many times 1 is appeared, how many times 2 appears, or how many digits need to be typed like that. Okay, such question only simply. This I am classifying into 1 to 9, 10 to 99, 100 to 999 and so on. Why? Because 499th digit means if you take up to this, okay, you will get 1 digit. From here onwards, 2 digits. From here onwards, 3 digits. Okay, 1 to 9 means 9. 10 to 99 means we have 90 numbers. Now you will get a doubt that, sir, how it is 90? 99 minus 10 is 89 only. Nah? No. 9 minus 1 is 8 only, but you got 9. Nah? So difference plus 1 you have to do. Okay. So 90 numbers. Each one consists of 2 digits, right? 180 digits. So out of 489, you got up to 2 digits, 189. So now we have 300 numbers is required. So every time you will get 3 digits right here. Okay, so 300 means 100 numbers you have to write. How many numbers you have to write? 100 numbers. 100 numbers means 100 to 199. Observe, 199 minus 100 is 99 plus 1 is 100, right? So the last number that you typed is 199. So last number you typed 199 means last digit you typed is 9 only. So he is asking about the last digit in the number. So it is how much here? D9 is the answer. Understood? The next beautiful one. A mobile phone has been stolen. Oh, a mobile phone was stolen. There are 3 suspects P, Q and R. Okay, 3 suspects are there. They were questioned knowing that only one of them is guilty. Only one has stolen it. The remaining 2 are innocents. Okay, but we don't know who is innocent and who is guilty. Their responses are as follows. Okay, what P said is, I did not steal. Q stolen it. Okay, P says that no, I am not a thief. Okay, P, Q, R. Okay, P is not a thief. Q is stolen. This is a statement by P. Let us think of Q. R did not steal. I did not steal. Oh, these 2 did not steal. Okay, so that means that who stole in the mobile? P. Okay, they mean these 2 are giving allegations on one on another. Okay, next one. So coming to R, I did not steal. Okay, I am an innocent. I don't know who has stolen it. Means he is not complaining on P stolen, Q stolen, etc. Who stole the mobile phone? 2 points you have to observe. Suppose from this, if all are correct, then what we can say is, he is saying Q is the thief. He is saying P is the thief, and he is not saying that who is thief. Then I am unable to say that who is the thief really. Okay. So that's why I am not taking from the given statements, I am unable to identify who is the thief. The most beautiful point that you have to understand is, even though from this you got a clarity who is not a thief, but still you should not answer, because who said that they have given the right answers, right statements? Okay, he said that, P said that I am not a thief, Q said that I am not a thief, R said that I am not a thief, because, okay, if you ask me, I am not a thief, I am an innocent, I will always say, right or wrong? So there is no prominence that, okay, all of them said right answers, or only P and Q said right answers, or only 2 members said right answer, right statements, etc., etc. If we give, then we can consider it. But right now he is not specifying that who has given the right statements. That's why I am unable to decide. So answer simply cannot be determined is the answer. Okay, that's the next beautiful one. 3 teams P, Q, R participated in a tournament in which their teams play with one another exactly once. One another exactly once means P, Q, R are there now. P and Q played once. Okay, Q and R played once. P and R played once, right or wrong? 3 plays, because each one plays with every other exactly once, that too not more than once. Okay. A win fetches a team 2 points. If suppose between P and Q, P wins, he gets 2 points. And a draw 1 point. Okay, if the match is draw, 1 point he will get. And a team gets no point for a loss. Oh, if it loses the match, it will not get any. So a team gets no point for a loss. Okay, each team scored exactly 1 goal in the tournament. That is the important point. That is the important point. If you understand that statement, then only you can answer the question. Each team scored exactly 1 goal in the tournament. Yeah, earlier he used it to say about points. About 1 point, 2 points, no point, right or wrong? Okay, this time he's saying about goal. What is goal? What is point? Suppose assume this is a, what do we say, football. Okay, I hit the ball and it reached the goal. So I made a goal. But there is no rule that I will win the match. There is no rule that I will draw the match. There is no rule that I will lose the match. Okay, goal is nothing but the score I am getting. After getting the score, I will be declared whether I am a winner or a loser or a tie. Am I right or wrong? Or a draw. So according to that, the points will be allocated. Understood? Suppose if you think of cricket, okay, if you think of the IPL, the IPL, okay, suppose Virat Kohli hit 90 runs in a match. That 90 other runs, that is score. If that match was won by that particular team, then what happens? They will get 2 marks, 2 points, right or wrong? Points and score different. Understood? Good. In that each team scored exactly 1 goal. Oh my God, means they played 3 different, right? Means P played 2 games if you observe. Q plays 2 games, R played 2 games, but in each, not in each, all together 3 matches, each player, that is each team, PQR, has made only 1 goal. P gave 1 goal, P made 1 goal, Q made 1 goal, R made 1 goal, not in a match. In the entire 3 matches together. Okay, right. P how many? 1 goal, Q 1 goal, and R also 1 goal. Okay. The team P got 3 points. Okay. Q got 2 points. These are points. R got 1 point. Which of the following statement is correct? Okay, good. 3, 2, 1. Now you have to verify cases. P got 3 points means it won 1 match. It was, P played totally 2 matches, right? It won 1 match, 1 tie. Okay. So suppose here P won. Case 1, P won and Q lost. Here is another match now. P and R draw. Okay, 1 case. So why should you say that P won against Q? So P and Q were draw and P win and R lose. This is also a case, right? Okay. So total how many cases are there? 2 cases are there. Okay, between Q and R, definitely Q has to either win. Okay, Q has to, yeah, good. So suppose in this case, P won its match, P withdraw its match, 2 plus 1, 3 points it got. R drawn, R got one mark. Okay, R got only 1 point only, right? So R score also done. Okay, Q lost it means 0 points. So definitely Q will win here and R will lose here. Then what happens? Observe, P winning and draw 3 points. R draw and losing, so 1 point. Q lose and win 2 points. So point satisfied. Now coming to here, P draw, Q draw means definitely Q already bagged one score. So now Q and R also should also draw. Then what happens? So here 2 points it got. Okay, P drawn here 1 point. P win here 2 points, 3 points, happy. R lose, no point. R drawn 1 point, satisfied. Okay, these two are the possibilities that we have. One possibility and second possibility. Okay, now the point you have to observe is, PQR, everybody made 1-1 goal. Okay, P won the match. Definitely it has to made a goal. So P made 1 goal, right? So change the color. Okay, P made 1 goal. P made 1 goal. So automatically Q made 0 goals. Okay, happy. Here Q1. Okay, Q made 1 goal. R made 0 goals. Fine. So P 1 goal satisfied, Q 1 goal satisfied. Now R should also made 1 goal, right? So R made 1 goal. It is a draw. That means P should also made a goal. Sir, now P is making 2 goals, but he said that everybody has to do only 1 goal, right? So that's why this is not a possibility. Okay. Now R drawn, right? So there it made 1 goal. Then Q should also made a goal here, right? 1 and 1. So then here R lost and R made 0. Q 1 goal is completed means Q made 0. Okay. So P win means it has to make 1 goal. Okay. Q drawn means it should also make 0 goals. Oh, it satisfies Q1, R1, P1 satisfied. Okay. So this is the only possibility. This is not. Okay. Now the question he is asking is, the result of the match between P and Q is draw with the score 0-0. Yes, it is 0-0. Okay, next one. The first statement is valid. Second statement, the number of goals scored by R against Q is 1. R against Q is 1. Yes, exactly. Okay. Scored by R is 1. So second one is also correct. So answer is both 1 and 2 are correct. So it is C is the answer. Understood? Understood. Let's see the next beautiful one. Yeah, in the comment section, make some comments so that I can understand that you are able to follow me. Okay. Right. Consider the following statements. There exists a natural number which, when increased by 50%, can have its number of factors unchanged. Number of factors unchanged. Okay, even though the number is increased by 50%. Let's have 2. Okay. How much the number is increased here? 50%. Means if initially 100, now it is 50% increased. Now, so the ratio is 2:3. Okay. Observe the 2, the factors are 1 and 2. 3, the factors are 1 and 3. The number is increased by 50%. The number of factors are not changed. Here it is 2, here also it is 2. Okay, there is such a possible number. So first one is valid. He's saying the same only, right? There exists a natural number which, when increased by 50%, can have its number of factors unchanged. Yes, it is. Second one. There exists a natural number which, when increased by 150%, can have its number of factors unchanged. Earlier it is increased by 50%, right? Now it is increased by 150%. Means initially if the number is 100%, now 150% increased. 100 plus 150, 250%, right? Okay, now the ratio 52s and 55s, right? 2:5. Okay, the factors are 1 and 2, the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. Oh, so the number of factors are unchanged. So that is what he is saying. There exists a natural number which, when increased by 150%, can have its number of factors unchanged. Yes, here the number of factors are 2. Here also the number of factors are 2. So hence it is not changed. So definitely second one is also a possibility. Right. So which of the following statements given above is or are correct? So both are correct. So answer is C is the answer. Right. So the next beautiful one. How much time we consumed? Oh my God, 2 hours crossed. Nah, nice. There are 7 places A, B, C, D, E, F, G in a city connected by various roads. A, B, A, C. Let's write it. A to B connected, A to C connected, C to D connected, D to E connected, B to F connected, okay, B to F, E to G connected, and F to G connected. Okay, these are connected. So, A is 6 kilometers south of B. So far, normal picture we have drawn. Now he is specifying A is 6 kilometers south of B, means the map he is giving. South of B, B is south. How many kilometers? 6 kilometers. A is here. A is 10 kilometers west of C. A is west, C is west. How many kilometers? 10 kilometers. D is 5 kilometers east of E. D and E both are not in the match. So that's why I'm keeping aside. C is 6 kilometers north of D. C is north of D. Okay, D is north. Okay, how many kilometers? 6 kilometers. Okay, C is 6 kilometers north of D. Now D is there. Now D is 5 kilometers east of E. Okay, for east of E, this is east. East is 5 kilometers. Observe, this gap is 10 kilometers. This gap is only 5. Means still some more gap will be required here to maintain. Right or wrong? Okay, next one. F is 9 kilometers west of B. 9 kilometers west of B. West is this. This is it. Just a second. Let's see the next one. F is 9 kilometers west of B. F is 12 kilometers north of G. North of G. How many kilometers? 12 kilometers. So G is here and this gap is 12. And if you observe, exactly these three are on the same line. Okay, 6 and 6 is 12 now. Okay, so F is north of GS, absolutely. And this is 6, this is 6, totally is 12, right? So definitely these three are on the same line. Okay, next point. Okay, a person travels from D to F. From where to where? D to F. Okay, through these roads. Through these roads means any of the roads you can. Okay, what is the distance covered by the person? Okay, D to F if I want to travel. D to E, E to G, and G to F, right or wrong? Okay. Now, D to E, 5 kilometers. He's just asking the distance, not the shortest distance. Okay. And E to G, right? E to G means this is, here, this total is how much here? This is 10, this is 9. So, total is 19. So, D to G altogether 19 kilometers. G to F, 12 kilometers. So, total is 31 kilometers. Okay. He's asking the distance only, right? How much it is? 31. It is C is the answer. Now, some of you may get it out that, sir, if you want to travel from D to F, why you have chosen like this? You go like this also. Okay. D to C, C to A, and A and B, B and F are connected, right? So, happily you can go like this also. D to C, how many kilometers? 6 kilometers. C to A, 10 kilometers. Yes. A to B, 6 kilometers. Fine. B to F, 9 kilometers, right? Now add it. 6 plus 10 is 16, plus 6 is 22, 22 plus 9 is 31, absolutely, right? You got the same answer. So it is C is the answer. Understood? Right, so the next beautiful question. In a certain code, if 64 is written as 343, 64 means 4 cube, 343 means 7 cube, means increased by 3 and cubed. And 216 is written as 729, means this is 6 cube and this is 9 cube. 6 plus 3 is 9 cube. Okay, means the base plus 3 cube. Then how is 512 coded? 512 means 8 cube, right? Base increased by 3 means 11. 11 cube is how much? 1331. This is another easy question. If you observe in the CSAT examinations, year by year he is increasing the number of coding decoding questions, and the difficulty is not getting increased. So you can enjoy it. Okay, rely on it. So what is the remainder when this is divided by 6? The beauty is 9 if you take. 9 by 6, remainder is 3 only. 9 square is 81, divided by 6. 6 13s are 78, remainder is 3. 9 cube is 729, divided by 6. Okay. So 6 1s are 6 12s are 72, 6 1s are 6, remainder is 3. Always 3 only. Means what you can observe is when you divide by 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and so on, you will get. 3 plus 3 is 6. When you divide by 6 means remainder is 0. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, remainder is 0. Oh my god. So, if you observe, if it ends at even number, it will be 0, right? It is ending at 0. Even number means it is the last one also will get 0, right? Everywhere it is 0 means the remainder is 0. So, that number is divisible by 6. Understood, my dear boys and girls? Let's see the next beautiful one. A question is given followed by two statements 1 and 2. Consider the question and the statements and mark the correct option. Question. What is the smallest one digit number having exactly 4 distinct? Right. Smallest one digit number. Okay, one digit numbers means 1 to 9 only, right? If I take 1, it has only one factor, so leave it. If I take 2, 1 and 2, only 2 factors, but I want 4, right? So no. 3, or prime number means 1 and 3, 2 factors only. 4, 1, 2, 4. Oh, 3 factors only, but I want 4, leave it. 5 is a prime number, 1 and 5 itself, so 2 factors, leave it. 6, 1, 2, 3, 6. Yes, it has 4 factors. The smallest one digit number is 6. Understood? Okay, statement 1. 2 is one of the factors. Okay, 2 is one of the factors, yes, I am accepting. Statement 2, 3 is one of the factors, I am accepting. Okay, now it is a data sufficiency question. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above question and the statements? So the question can be answered by using one of the statements alone, but cannot be answered by using the other statement alone. My point is that question I answered without taking any statement. So how can I say that any one is sufficient? Leave it. The question can be answered by using either statement alone. Any one is also not required for me. Third one, the question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either of the statements. I don't want the statements here. The beauty is, first time in the history of data sufficiency, he gave an extraordinary option. The question can be answered even, it is missing, not having any statement. Okay, what's the one he gave? Okay, the question can be answered even not having any statement. So answer is D is the answer. Okay, right, the original. Okay, just observe. I'll show you just a small point. Okay, the statement I'll show you. Okay. $74 something, right? Because when I'm taking the snip, a small part is missing now. That's why I'm showing you here. Right, good. So the fourth statement, I hope it is visible to you. I'm checking in my mobile, is it visible or not? Come on. Oh, good. It is now visible, right? Okay, good. Verify. So the fourth version is the question can be answered even without using any of the statements. Without using any of the statements. That is the first time in the history of what do we say? Data sufficiency he gave. Okay. So answer is D, a beautiful and a funny question you can understand. Okay. This is the next beautiful one. So a question is given followed by two statements, 1 and 2. Consider the question and the statement and mark the option. P, Q, R, S be distinct non-zero digits. If P into PP into PQ is equals to RR SS, where P is less than or equal to 3 and Q is less than or equal to 4, then what is Q equals to? Statement 1, R is equal to 1, statement 2, S is equals to 2, which is sufficient he is asking. Observe. The one he gave is PP into PQ. You will get RRSS. P is less than or equal to 3. Understand that point first. If P is less than or equal to 3, means it will take either 1, 2, 3. That's it. If P is 1, then it is 100 and it is 100, right? Oh, no, not 100. It is 10 to 19 and it is also 10 to 19. Yes or no? Because P is 1 means it's a 10th place. Okay. So it lies between 10 to 19, 10 to 19. The highest value 19 and 19 into is equals to 361 is a 3-digit number. He is saying it is a 4-digit number. Means P should not be 1. The P should not be 1. Okay. So P should not be 1. Okay, I am accepting. Let us imagine P is 2. then it lies between 29, 20 to 29. Maximum value is 29, right? Here also maximum value is 29, right? 29 square means 841. Okay, it's also not a 4-digit number. So P should be Q or Q should not be Q. Should not be 2. P should not be 2. Fine. So P is less than or equal to 3, right? So the maximum value that it can take is 3. 3 and 3. So 39 into 39 if you take, yes. It is for nearly 1500, right? 39 square, right? 39 square means 79 if I remove 1521. How much it is? 1521. Okay. So that means that, yes, it's a 4-digit number. Okay. Means P should take a value of 3 only. Now, other than 3 is not a possibility. Other than 3 is not a possibility. If P value he specified it is less than or equal to 3. Coming to reality, P is definitely equal to 3. Okay, good. Okay, so P, Q, R, S be distinct non-zero digits. Okay, all are distinct non-zero digits. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to take P is 3 already. Okay, remove. So the beauty is P can take 3, 3. So the maximum value is 39 into 39 means 1500 only, right or wrong? 1500 only means this digit will never go 2, 3, 4 and so on. It is restricted to 1 only. Okay. So R value is definitely be 1. Okay. R value is definitely be 1, right or wrong? Okay, now this I am removing. So P is 3 na. 33 into 3Q is equals to R means 1 SS. That's what the data that we got finally. So far I have not used any statement. First one is said that R is equal to 1. What is the use of you giving R is equal to 1 here? I already determined R is equal to 1. So that means that the first statement is required or not required? Not required. So second statement says that S is equal to 2. Okay. Now, the question can be answered even without having any of the statements also there. Oh my God. So he is doing a lot of fun with us. Okay. So we have to verify that without having any statement, are we able to answer or not? Now I am verifying that. Okay. Now, so 3 into some number gives S, right? Okay. That Q should not take 1. Okay. I am taking Q is equal to 2. It means that 33 into 32, I have to verify, right? 32 into 32, 1024 and 32 is equal to 6510. You got 1056, but it should be 11, right? So Q should be 2 or should not be 2? Should not be 2. I am removing. If Q is not equal to 2, distinct means Q should not take 3, right? Suppose if Q is 4. Okay, 33 into 34. 33 into 34 means 34 3s are 102. 102 plus 10 is 1122. 33 into 34 is 1122 or not? We have to verify. Yes, computer Mahasaya. 33 into 34. Yes, 1122. Yes. Okay. So 33 into 34, if I take 1122, right? Then what the value of P is 3. What's the value of Q? It is 4. Okay, Q should be less than or equal to 4 only, right? Okay. And the next value that S has taken is R is 1, right? R is 1 and S is 2, right? Okay. So Q value is less than or equal to 4. What's the value of Q? It is less than or equal to 4. So already I have verified Q should not take 1. I have verified with 2. It should not take 3. It should take 4. So all the values I have verified. This is the only possibility. Okay, what he is asking is, what is Q equal to? Q is equal to how much are 4? You answered the question. Have you taken the statement to at least? I have not even taken the statement to at least. Okay, that means that the answer is the question can be answered even without using any of the statements. Beautiful questions. Extraordinary questions. Okay, so okay, right, observe that. First of all, we should appreciate the paper setter for giving such a beautiful questions, such a beautiful option. Okay, right. So, and this is the last question. Okay, a question is given followed by 2 statements. Okay, 1 and 2. Consider the question and the statements and mark the correct option. How is Q related to P? How is Q related to P? P has 2 sisters, R and S. For P, R and S are sisters. Okay, what is the gender of P? I don't know. P has sisters. Okay, right. R's father is the brother of Q. So from this one, I am unable to decide how P is related to Q. So chhod do. R's father is brother of Q. Q's brother. Okay. Well, from this, P is not there to relate, right? So second one is also not sufficient. Then go with the combination. R's father is the brother of Q. R's father means for these three members' father. Okay. He is brother of Q. Q's brother. Okay. That means that P's father's sibling. If he is a male, okay, Q is related as uncle. If Q is a female, okay, father's sister means aunt. He is asking how Q is related to P. If you know the gender of Q, you can decide uncle or aunt. But you are unable to decide uncle or aunt. So that means that both together also unable to answer the question, right or wrong? Both together also not sufficient to answer the question. So answer is the question can be answered. No. The question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be. The question cannot be answered even using any of the statements. Even using any of the statements, you are unable to answer. Okay, so answer is D. Hope you understand, my dear boys and girls. This is the paper that was given in 2025. Okay, I feel that this is also a beautiful paper. Some are easy, some are moderate, some are tricky, some are direct questions, the beauty. So when compared to 2023 paper, I will say that definitely this is not difficult. When compared to 2024 paper, definitely it will be a bit difficult. And he repeated the previous questions if you observe. Okay. So and instead of giving data sufficiency this time, he gave value 1, value 2, etc. questions. Usual. Okay, hope you understand. Myself, Amarnadh. Okay, we have Amarnadh Sir Classes app. In every slide, I have mentioned my Telegram channel name, app name, YouTube channel name, Telegram channel name. All are Amarnadh Sir Classes. Memorize the name. Amarnadh means Amar and Nadh, no space between them. It is not Nath, it is Nadh, N-A-D-H. Amarnadh Sir Classes. If you follow my Telegram channel, okay, from my Telegram channel, I have posted some questions, means some topics, PDFs. If you follow them, minimum you can answer 10 questions directly. You can from this in this paper, not 10 even, nearly 15 questions, direct questions. Okay, in the similar manner, in the app, if you download, in the app, I have given a lot of PDFs for you at free of cost. Okay, if you follow them, similarly, you will get 10 to 15 questions nearly. Okay, so in the app, you have CSAT complete course. In the app, you have CSAT PYQ course. And in the app, you have reasoning exclusive videos in bilingual Telugu and English. Okay, and pure maths bilingual Telugu and English medium videos of arithmetic. If you practice them, if you have gone through the videos, this time definitely you will qualify the examination. Okay, so hope you understand. Thank you for your support. Share the video with your friends. If you like it, please like and subscribe and share with your friends, and download my app, join in my Telegram channel. Daily I'll post the quiz for you. Thank you, my dear boys and girls. Myself, Amarnadh, signing off.